I found it. Hang on. There. Let me fix the mic before I tell you what I found. I found the spot. Mic's not fixed, but close enough. I found the spot that I need to stretch when my upper back feels sore. And that is such a good feeling because my upper back gets sore just sometimes from sitting in my computer chair, from doing work for an extended period of time, like when I have essays or term papers, stuff like that too. I'll sit in that chair for, well, I'll get up and I'll walk around, but I'll sit in that chair for hours at a time before I'm done with only just a few scant breaks in between, and the result of that usually is my back ending up hurting. So knowing where to stretch one half of my back to minimize the amount of soreness it has. And honestly, it's not even like a soreness. It's more like it's like it's on the muscles directly near the spine, so it almost stings a little bit. But, knowing how to stretch it so that I can loosen those muscles up now, at least half of them, is good. The lower back, well, I mean, I can kind of just do just lower back stretches for that part, so that one's not really too big of a deal. But the upper back was always a problem because it was like, now how do I do this? How do I get myself stretched out so it doesn't hurt? And it turns out the main thing that I was not doing when I was trying to stretch it out is I was not extending my wing bones a little bit. And by that, what I mean is I'm kind of pulling my elbows back just a little bit further than them being parallel with my torso. Just enough to kind of cause those muscles in that area. I think that's the quadriceps. I'll know this better next year when I take A&P. But it's moving it around so that the muscles in that back section all move just a little bit, all contract just a little bit, so that way they aren't just sitting there atrophying all the time. And then we're good to go. So if you ever have upper back pains, it's possibly because the muscles back there are not getting enough work, or they're being stretched the wrong way. And you can stretch them the correct way to kind of, well, correct them by doing that, where you just kind of put your elbows out, like put your arms out straight, then bend your elbows 90 degrees in the correct direction, obviously, We're not hyperextending or breaking bones here, but you put your arms out at your sides, like you're an airplane. You bend your elbows 90 degrees, and then you just ever so slightly kind of move your elbows back. You don't bend them back, but you move your elbows back at the shoulders. So like you just move your arms back at the shoulders so that your elbows go just behind that 90-degree angle. And that'll stretch out those muscles around the wing bones. So that's my pro tip for the day. Take it with a grain of salt because I am not a chiropractor nor a massage therapist. I always thought about getting my massage therapy license, but never ended up doing it. Maybe I'll have an excuse to do it once I'm done getting the other two things I'm trying to do with my life done. Oh well. We'll figure that all out later, just like how Jude will figure out all the Spyrite stuff later, because for now, he's got to figure out how to make Celsius not depressed about her situation, and, well, that involves going to Fort Gondala, but first I have to run circles around this Filifolia of some kind, so we're just going to not worry about that. We'll just go on the menu. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Tales of Xillia 2, the stream edition. Last time, well, we are trying to work our way through all the character episodes. The only one left is Jude's at the moment, and then the bonus episode. Now, Jude's we're almost done with. We just need to visit Fort Gondala, and then Celsius will be satisfied, and we can go from there. The bonus episode actually does not unlock unless you go into Canaan first, and then you leave Canaan. And once you've done that, then the bonus episode unlocks. So that's how that works. Now, for this next part, I'm actually going to set everybody to focus attacks and protect yourself, because we have a chance here. And granted, it is a chance. Not a good chance, but a chance, because I haven't practiced at all, of redeeming myself for showing off the hourglass glitch from the first game, because we have exactly one hourglass in our inventory, and the next boss that's coming up in this section of Jude's character episodes actually has a flying enemy with them, so we might be able to do it. I think I actually need to switch to Elise in order to do it, though, so we'll have her go first, and basically we'll toss the hourglass out. If I have her pow hammer, and then what else can I use after that? Because I don't want to hit more than once after that. I mean, I guess I could just use a physical attack, or just a second pow hammer. Maybe. Let's see if that works. I mean, if it doesn't work, whatever. I'm going to switch to Jude anyway, and we'll go from there. Now, the real question is, do I want to give Jude a fire elemental weapon, or am we kind of... I think I'm okay without it, honestly. I could give Luger's Zeus Crusher fire, but that's kind of low-ish on its level. It's not exactly the best weapon we could get. Oh, yeah, did I mention that I got Luger's joke weapons last time? I don't think I mentioned that I got Luger's joke weapons last time. So, here's cookware, which we got from, I forget which Bakura, but it's a giant spatula and a giant wok, I think, of some kind. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Then we've got the long shank, which is a giant pow hammer, so that's fun. I'll stick to Skull Crash, thank you. And then we have, well, we already have showed, I think we showed the Meow Blasters already. Got these through Kitty Dispatch. But we also now have the Chopstick Boomsticks, which are just chopsticks with fish rolls, and the fish rolls have physics, so that's fun. I'll stick with these three, thank you very much. Alright, so everybody's on Protect Yourself, and I want them on focus attacks, actually, specifically, because once I take them off Protect Yourself, if we target the boss that is not a flying enemy, then we can have everybody focus on them while the other one remains stunned infinitely. And then we can switch over to that one once we're done with the first one. So we'll see if this works out. Again, I don't know if it will. I need food, so let's eat food. Like I said, I don't know if this will work out at all, but we'll just see what happens, right? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We flub it, and then we just end up fighting the boss normally. That's about it. So, off we go.
Just look at this eyesore they built.
Well, what used to be here?
But this has to be the place. I'd never forget the mana flowing through here.
Why is this place special to you?
Because this is where I met him.
Who?
The first human I ever met. Have you heard of a man named Hao?
That name sounds
Vaguely.
familiar. Wait, you can't mean Dr. Howe.
Isn't he the head scientist who laid the foundation for spirit arts? If that's the case, his inspiration must have been...
You.
Probably me. We even lived together for a while. He insisted.
Uh-huh. Wow. Didn't see that coming. A human and spirit shacking up. Wait, who's Dr. Howe? Would a human and spirit shacking up get me points for Jude and Mila? I don't know. I mean, I know who Dr. Howe is. I'm just gonna say it. Forget it. I don't want to be
You may
judgmental,
have just
but
solved one of history's great mysteries.
You could
as
say
long as we
that.
don't solve the ancient alien situation, I think
Dr.
we'll be
Howe's
good.
theories spearheaded and eventually led to the fundamental arts of spirit channeling. He laid the entire foundation for the age of spirit arts.
Uh-huh.
You make it
So you're just
sound
gonna
like
tell
he
me
was
who he
some
is even though I
noble
didn't ask,
historical
huh?
Figure, when really he was just a lovesick fool.
So everybody
Always
did
finding an
everything in
excuse
this
to get
universe
close
because
to
they
me,
loved someone.
Trying everything he could to woo me.
Usually someone they couldn't get
Wait,
because it was a
Dr.
human in
Howe
spirit.
hit on you?
Well,
Have
yeah.
all of these locations we visited been places you spent with Hao?
Yes, he used to drag me everywhere, always talking passionately about his dreams for the future.
So opposite Jude and
The
Mila.
way most
Well,
humans
Mila
do
didn't talk
with their
about passionate
friends and
dreams, but
lovers.
uh-huh.
But ultimately, humans and spirits are different creatures.
So, what's the difference?
Do you truly believe that spirits and humans can coexist peacefully?
I
I
mean,
believe it. In fact, I plan to prove it.
why are we
have vowed
taking our
to do
weapons out?
everything we can to accomplish that goal,
Are we just taking poses now
right?
for no reason?
Well then, in that case,
What the hell is going on here? Oh. Okay. Probably in the Japanese script she said she was gonna fight or something, and then that's why
I
this is
think that
happening.
we should put your vow to the test.
Okay, sure, I suppose. Oh look, it's the Aqua Dragon again. So yeah, he's the flying enemy that you can do the hourglass glitch with. So let me see if I can do it. I don't know if it will work, but I'm gonna try it, and we'll see if it works. Okay. So, enslaved Aqua Dragon even. Okay, and she's resistant to strike again, so that's fantastic. But, well, we'll figure that part out. Alright, so,
must
first
you
things
remain
first. Okay, good, Celsius is leaving. So that's fantastic for me, because that means I can go like this. And then what I want to do is I want to walk up to him, I want to pow hammer, and then I want to pow hammer again. And see if that works, I think.
So stubborn.
Fine by
Go.
me.
Pow
I can
hammer.
still win.
Pow hammer. Then we wait. And now, if this worked correctly, he should stay stunned forever. Okay, he did not stay stunned forever. So back to Jude. It might just be, honestly, it might just be because of the fact that I did, whatchamacallit. It's probably because I used, oh, thanks for the splash breath, big guy. That's real great of you. I'm getting absolutely annihilated here.
Come at me,
I'm getting out of here. Forget this. Okay. So now that we've done that, so you know it might have been because I whatchamacallit, I stunned him twice, and that might be why it didn't work. Maybe you have to stun him and then, like, not stun him, I guess. I don't know exactly how it works. Like, use a stun art and then use something that doesn't stun, I guess, would be my best guess. Okay, I guess I didn't need the recovery ring, but that's fine. Alright, now, I'm gonna wait a second, because, yeah, he's on the move, so... And now we wait for her to get here. Okay, she's not on me, so... I haven't gotten my attack off yet, have I?
No
I have now. Alright, I'll wait. a second. How do I play Jude again?
Now go, my minion.
Ah, okay. I think I got it now. I just need to, you know, get it back going here.
Sorry.
That's fine. I was gonna say, guys, can you maneuver them so that, you know, he's not right on top of me?
Focus.
That would be pretty helpful. Oh, they're not on me right now. I could taunt and Fury Stoke them, I guess, but...
I'll freeze you to death.
Oh, good. I'll just get out of here then, since you want to be like that. How are we doing over here? Ooh, Aqua Dragon's almost dead. Nice. I can actually fix that real quick by doing some, whatchamacallit, Raging Blast, I think.
Focus. Beast Cry.
Okay, didn't stun him up, but that's okay. Okay. Oh, wait a second.
No true power.
Oh, he's burning, so that's helpful. Yeah, there you go. See? Very helpful. All right, got her. I think we're in pretty good shape, honestly.
I hope you can finally understand.
Like, I was playing pretty poorly there, and we still did very well, all things considered, so... I think we're in good shape. I just gotta remember my Jude combos.
It's still standing.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Mila.
I think not.
What if we put our heads together and let Elise hang out? Jude, snap pivot with her. How have we not,
Mila,
like...
Are you okay?
You know, had all of the
Why would you
Fort
do
Gundala
this?
guards jumping on top of
just
us for this.
Can't stand seeing you hurt. I wouldn't do this for just anyone, you know. Don't you see that?
Jude, you idiot.
Just look at them. Let me tell you, that idiot right there is every bit the fool Hal was.
Well, that sounds good,
Jude,
because that means Jude will go on to do monumental things like
You might be
Dr.
able
Howe
to
did.
accomplish our vision. You have what it takes to go and finally create the world that Howe and I always dreamed of.
Never would have taken her for a hopeless romantic, but sure, I guess that works. You guys okay? I could psychic restoration a little bit. Get a room, you two. Yeah, I'm feeling like that kind of mood today, so we'll say it.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
I mean, this is the third time it's happened in this character episode, Jude. Also, here you go. Here's the Spyrite back.
Celsius.
We never got to talk with her about anything besides her memories.
It doesn't matter. Celsius and Dr. Howe have given me the lead I needed. This might be the key to resuming my Spyrite research.
Turns out, the only thing you need to get Spyrite to understand people is love.
Balin, it's Jude. I may have found a way to complete the Spyrite project.
What? Seriously?
Man.
Yeah. It'll take a while to explain, though.
First
And
things
I'm not sure
first,
how much
Jude.
time I
You
have.
need to get your wounds treated before telling any long stories.
Okay.
Luger, this is the part where we
can
leave.
borrow Drissel's manor in Sherrilton.
I guess we go with them, and then we leave. Hey Marie, how you doing? Welcome back. Late, and you see her fighting Celsius again. Did helping her backfire? She needed to test Jude's conviction to properly, fleshing out Spyrite research. And, you know, there you go. I wasn't even that late, and I have so many questions. Yeah, so we found out Dr. Howe, which is the guy that created the Howe Prize and also perfected the art of spirit arts, in the
Such
world of Tales of
foolishness.
Xillia.
This really makes me question your priorities, Jude.
Huh? Are you mad at me?
Was actually just a hopeless romantic in love with Celsius 500 years ago, so that's fantastic. And everything that he perfected out of the spirit art research that he did was directly because he loved Celsius. So that hopefully clears things up. It seems like this is a recurring cycle in this world where hopeless romantics just invent the most powerful things that the world has ever seen. So that should give you a vague idea of what's in store for all of us. Because as far as I'm aware, Luger is not a hopeless romantic, so I certainly hope he's capable of breaking the cycle, or we're going to have a problem here. The questions in order. Why are we at Fort Gondala? Why are we fighting Celsius? Why does she have a fucking dragon? All in about 20 seconds of watching. Fort Gondala was the last location she wanted to visit from her memories, because that was where she first met Dr. Howe, if I remember correctly from 5 minutes ago. Why are we fighting Celsius? She needed to test Jude's conviction, to see if he was capable of carrying the future and creating a world where humans and spirits can interact with one another amicably. Why does she have a fucking dragon? Ah, no, it's cool, I guess. It gives me one more opportunity to botch using the hourglass glitch. Which I definitely did. I tried to
Hold
bonk
still.
him on the
I
head
can't
with
treat
Elise
your
and then
wounds if you
stop,
keep
and then he
squirming.
didn't stop.
I told you, I'm fine.
So.
I already gave myself first aid.
I know how to
Now,
use
now.
healer. Why am I even here? Luger, why are we even here? Let's go hit the town or something with Elise so that we don't have to watch these two.
Project.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No,
Balin,
maybe
that might
this
have to wait.
isn't a good time.
Yeah, no, they didn't even get a room. They just decided to do it right on the sofa.
Balin, thanks for coming. Wild wyverns couldn't have kept me away. Now, what's this revelation of yours? Well,
Yeah, Mila and
Spyrites are
Jude need to
essentially
get a
just
room.
spirits,
They are
right?
way too
Even
horny
once
at
they
this
become
point.
Spyrites, they still have their own minds.
Like,
So
this is
instead
even
of
worse
trying
than
to
Cloud
control
and
them,
Tifa
we should be
that I mentioned in the
asking for their
last episode.
cooperation. Asking for their cooperation? How exactly? That's the thing. It's the same way Rizamaxians do it every day.
So channel spirit hearts, provide a little bit of mana, and then
You figured it out too.
they'll provide a little bit of their own.
Yes. The process in which spirits perform arts for humans in exchange for our mana. It presumably requires some form of communication to form a contract.
So, spirit arts are actually a conversation of sorts.
Dr. Howe was originally trying to communicate with spirits when he invented spirit arts. It must be that the arts contain within them a message that's sent to the spirit.
You're right. We picked up on some incomprehensible system of signals when we were analyzing the spirit arts process.
So all that
If it
gobbledygook
turns out
is
to be
them
an
actually.
encrypted spirit language. It just might
Yeah.
be what we're looking for.
So we have
Decode it
the
and
cipher,
apply it to
potentially.
spirits.
Now we just need to
Even be able to
decode the
make requests of the
spyrite
great
genome.
spirits. Can you imagine that?
I'll analyze
Nuts.
the signals immediately. Leave
Absolutely
everything to me.
nuts.
Hey, impressive work there.
I didn't
Well,
do
I
anything.
mean, if it
It's
means
all
he gets to
thanks
communicate with you in
You
the spirit
inherited
world
the
when you leave.
possibilities that Hal once envisioned, and that will be the key in leading us to a brighter future. You humans really are something.
I think you specifically mean him there, Mila. I can see the way you're looking at him.
Thank you for everything. I will make sure that your dream comes true.
Okay, well that was nice. We're not quite done with Jude yet. He's a prominent figure in the bonus episode as well, but like I said previously, we can't go do the bonus episode until we actually go to Canaan first, so we're going to do that in just a few minutes. Mila, how didn't you know this? I don't know if she necessarily, because when she uses spirit arts, she's just channeling mana, right? Because she is a spirit, so she doesn't have to converse with the spirits to get mana. She's just the great spirit of the four primary elements, not light and darkness, but the other four primary elements. So she just kind of is like, hey, so a little fire, please. And then Ifrit's like, cool, fire, here you go. Whereas humans have to be like, hey, so can I please use some fire? And then the spirit has to think about it and be like, yeah, okay, fire. That's the way I interpret it anyway. All right, we need to go do job postings before we enter Kanan for the first time. Because after finishing Gaius's character episode, he posts up a job. And I believe after we finish Jude's episode there, he posts up a job as well. Oh, and we also got the T-Pole mittens for him. So, hang on. There we go. So I guess I can show those off. Fun. Does that one have a bow? Is there a second T-Pole? Like we just have the version without the bow? Restores HP for each enemy defeated and has a chance to stun enemies. I can imagine T-Pole would have mixed feelings about these because, I don't know, they kind of look like those Sock'em Boppers, but they also look like cheap knockoffs of T-Pole himself. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about those either. I guess it would make for a good match with the T-Pole umbrella, but we won't bother with that. Alright, let's go see if Jude's job posting came up. If it didn't, then probably we need to enter Kanan and then exit, and then it will pop up. But I think it should pop up now. Yeah, here we go. Actually, it's not Jude, it's Balin. So Balin's plea. He needs me to deliver 50 kilograms of quality beef to Helioborg Laboratory. Okay, sure. And then this one, which will probably be a little more serious, where we need to bring a letter to Tanner in Marksburg. So I imagine for both of those we need to go to Canbelar, and then we need to go to Fenmont in order to get the other one. So, and you know, I might as well just do these while they're sitting here because they've got, you know, okay. I don't have ice fish, so that's fine. I'm not going to go get them because we're actually going to have an excuse to send the cats out pretty soon. As soon as we go to Kanan. So hang on, didn't go back to my chat. I was still sitting on my notes, so that's my bad. Okay, food-wise, how are we doing? We've got a medium, we've got two larges. I think that should be good for the rest of the game, honestly. Like, we might not even need the larges, honestly. So we'll see. Yeah, okay, so we got to go to Canbelar and Fenmont, so let's go to those places. We'll pick up everything we need. We'll take them to where they need to go, and then we should be good. I'm just going to leave the team like this for now because I don't really think there's much of a need to switch things up. Actually, I think if I remember correctly, we're going to have the party that we had for Chapter 12 for the bonus episode, so, oh, okay, it's just inside of here. Alright, cool. We're going to have Jude, Mila, Luger, and Rowan, I think, is our party for that one. Alright, they don't have the foods, so even if I wanted to buy the foods, I cannot. Speaking of buying things, items-wise, did we do anything there? Just one lemon gel. Nah. I think we'll be okay without it for now. Alright, so we gotta bring that to Marksburg, but let's go to Fenmont first, and we'll grab the beef. It's from Samsara Trading Post, so let's go do that. It would be kind of cool if the second floor of Samsara Trading Post unlocked because you did this job, but I understand why it doesn't. It's because the stuff that's on the second floor of Samsara Trading is exclusive to the post-game, and also really, really, really good. So, like, basically the stepping stone between what we have and the unsealed weapons. So, like, after you beat the game, this is the first place you want to go to buy all of the new gear that you'll want. You'll get the best armor that's available, but the second best weapons. And then you just pick between the unsealed versions of the weapons we got from doing all of those Tails cameo quests on the job posting board, or the sealed weapons that were the devil arms in the first game, because there are devil arms for everyone, including Luger, that are available through various means. So, all right, and I think actually Tanner and his group, are on the Olympias side, but I'll just walk there. It's fine. It's not a huge deal. And then we'll go to Helioborg. And after that, we will go through that bad boy right there. I probably should have gone to Helioborg first, honestly, because then I could have come back here, finished this job up, turned it in, and then gone straight in, but, you know. It's fine. Is there an item shop on this side? Yes, there is. Okay, so I can actually go and purchase a lemon gel to top myself off there. I'll do that after we talk to Tanner. Can't the original cast just use the old weapons? They can, but the old weapons actually are worse than the ones that we currently have. Unless you unsealed them in the first game, which we didn't specifically, so I guess that makes sense as to why they're still sealed in this game, because we never bothered unsealing them. But yeah, if they were unsealed in the first game, it'd be kind of like, well, you know, what's the excuse here, right? So... Oh, okay, so he didn't get thrown in prison. Well, ideally, he, you know, doesn't kill anyone again. Is that too soon? Great. Yeah, I can imagine. It is a letter. Ah. Yeah, it does come with some perks, doesn't it? So it's not really a king job referral, it's a... Great. It's just a regular job referral. Yeah, so it's gonna have to be done the hard way. I'm sure he is. Yeah, will do. Why is he not here with us at the moment? Like, isn't he in the party? Is he out drinking again? More potato spirits, Gaius, really? Actually, let me go buy that lemon gel before I forget, and then we'll, it's over here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Then we'll go to Helioborg to drop off that beef, and then we'll turn in the job, and we'll be good. Let's see, yeah, everything else is good. I can even sell a couple of, not those, these, because I don't need them at the moment. I got them from in the Temporal Crossroads, but don't really need them at the moment, so. Alright, now, off to Helioborg. Probably if I go straight here, I'll be right near the laboratory I need to be at, so. No. Where the hell am I supposed to bring this? Maybe in here, I guess. I mean, this is the laboratory, so I would think it would be in here, but... I did grab it, didn't I? Hold on. Did it not pop up in my inventory? Bring it to the research center. I mean, I'm in the research center. Balin's right there. I'm confused. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Okay, that's a little bizarre. Maybe we go... Is Fenmont still lit up on the quest marker? No. Okay. So... Where do I go? Because I didn't get his job report. I did get Erston's job report. Maybe I need to go turn that in. Well, let's go turn that in and then see if that makes any difference. Job referrals must be like gold in today's world. Yeah, they're pretty good. If you can, it's usually about the people that you know when you get a job referral, so. Yeah, I don't think I get this one. Can I, like, abort it and then go back and do it again? Maybe because it was doing Gaius's at the same time, it, like, interfered with it or something. So let's try that one again, shall we? See, now it's not even showing up. I'm just gonna go to Samsara and just double check and make sure I can't, like, pick up more quality beef. It might be that this quest is just, like, glitching out for me or something. I don't need the Hunter's Monocle that badly. It's just to increase the drop rate for items, but, like... Yeah, no, it's not here. So... over here, here... Maybe if I go in here rather than going in straight at the lab, it'll give me some better idea of where the hell I'm supposed to go. No, no, no. No. Yeah, I don't think I get it. I don't think I understand. It might be just glitching out. Has a green icon on the map now, so I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm not sure about. Like, is it just messing up? I guess I can look. Like, maybe other people experienced a glitch for it. And again, I don't need the Hunter's Monocle. So if it's the last, like, I mean, look, it's not that difficult of a quest to complete. You just grab the stuff, you talk to Balin, and then there you go. You're done. There's probably a little blurb of story that can happen in between there, but I don't imagine it's going to be anything so substantial that I can't get it, you know, from somewhere else. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking for like a green exclamation point or like an NPC that could tell me where to take it. Anything to that effect, and I'm not seeing anything. And it says in the quest log, Xillia Research Station, 13th floor laboratory. To claim, deliver Balin's job report, which Balin himself would have to give me. So it's on the 13th floor, it's in the laboratory. Which is right here. Military Research Wing, 13th floor laboratory. Right? It just says 13th floor laboratory. That might be the part of the problem, maybe. Like maybe it's not clicking because there's no spot that lines up with that. Balin sure as heck ain't taking this stuff. Huh. Well, it's too bad I didn't save before fighting Celsius, or after fighting Celsius, because you've been disconnected from the access point. What's that supposed to mean? Probably the internet went out for a second. Yeah, I don't know. Let me look this up real quick and see if there's just like a glitch or something. Tales of, like, see if this has happened to anyone other than me. Can't deliver beef to Balin. First results. Okay, cool. Ah, that's probably what the problem is. I don't have the correct party members in my party. So I need to go back to town before going to Xillia, and I need to put the proper party members in my party. You gotta be careful of that. This is the only quest where that's really been a problem so far, but if we look at the list of things here... Yeah, so at the top in green it says party, Ludger, Jude, and Rowan. So because we don't have Rowan in the party, that's why it's messing up. So that should explain that a little bit better. And sticking Rowan in the party isn't a bad idea anyway, because I need him in the party for the bonus episode, so we'll just do that real quick and then off we'll go. Alright, this time with feeling. There we go. 50 kilograms of beef, you needed me to carry it on my back, Balin? Why would you do this? Why wouldn't you just use the Spyrix machines you guys had? Actually, he did. That's what the KG means, Jude. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I guess they had the barbecue right there. Cool. So who did the cooking? Well. I mean, I can think of one person from Nia Kara who might be able to do that rather than being a butt monkey everywhere else. It's probably going to be him, isn't it? Like, they're going to tell me afterwards it was Ivor, and I'm going to be like, God damn it. Best meal ever. It was so good we couldn't show it on screen. For fear that rendering it would take up more space on the disc. Yeah, probably would have been a good idea. Okay, never mind. Luger's like, I wouldn't have gotten anything out of that if I didn't. Probably Jude. Can he cook? He can, in fact, cook, yes. So it could have been him. I suppose, you know, I don't know if he would have felt comfortable cooking with such high-quality beef, but I guess, you know, maybe that's just me. Like, my brother's been like, oh, well, when I get my first paycheck, I'm going to get some, Cole, that is. I'm going to get, like, some Wagyu beef or something. We're going to cook it. I'm like, I wouldn't even know where to start with Wagyu. Like, that's $45 worth of steak. Where the hell... Like, we have a skillet, okay? Like, that's not... I don't have the cooking utensils that this should grace for me to be comfortable with this. Anyway, that takes care of both of those jobs, so... Yeah, no, Wagyu is definitely intimidating. I don't even know where to start with it, so I don't know where we would go with it. Alright, but anyway, we've done all of the stuff that I needed to do off-screen, I think. Not off-screen, but before we head into Canaan for the first time. Because, as I said, we can enter the land of Canaan now, but the last little bit of bonus side quest stuff that we can do before we confront the final bosses is not available until you enter Canaan for the first time and then leave. Partially because some of it has to do with Kitty Dispatch, but also partially because some of it is just locked behind it. And it's not like it's unlocking stuff that's only available in the post-game either, because the post-game unlocks the EX Elite monsters, which are essentially the same 24 monsters that we killed over the course of the game, Elite monsters that we killed, but they're basically stronger versions of them. So, like, I think the lowest level one is 73. So if we had them unlocked at this point, we would be a decent match for it. But those ones, their levels are fixed, and you just go fight them until you get to a certain level. I would, by the way, this is one of the reasons why I wouldn't recommend getting any higher than Gold Seal on your job titles before the post-game, because the EX Elite monsters not only give you a very large chunk of gold for beating them, I think it's something to the tune of, like, I want to say 2 or 3 million gold for beating all 24 of them. But on top of that, they also give you a massive chunk of job points, which probably would be enough to take you up to Master Metal. So if you're at Gold Seal, you should be able to do everything before the post-game, as you'll see in a moment once we get into the land of Canaan. And then leave, which we're going to go do right now. So here we go. Julius, bring up the bridge, because we're headed through. Well, that's not a good sign. The music's going crazy already. Oh. Okay. Well, this isn't what I expected to find inside of a fetus in the sky.
What's all that smoky stuff? It gives me the creeps. It's just miasma.
Oh, good. The Crystal Chronicles miasma's here. Oh.
What?
Fantastic.
That is one foul fog.
So why are we
That's
standing
miasma.
here
Isn't
unprotected?
it only supposed to be produced if soul purification stops?
Miasma is expelled as souls pass through the cycle of reincarnation. It's a toxin that eats away at souls.
Usually Origin should be keeping it under control.
It's probably too many fractured dimensions to keep it under control now, though.
And charge through it?
Beasley already has.
I mean, he
By
had
using
L as
L's
leverage.
power, no doubt.
Yeah, so that probably helped him. Alright, so we'd be using L's power if we cut through it with the Chromatus as well, but let's just take a look real quick. I don't want to mess with L since she's in there somewhere. Oh. Well.
I see you noticed.
What we are seeing here is not real.
So what does that mean for us? It means that some of the paths that you can take through the final dungeon will just decide, no, fuck you, I'm going to take a platform away. Kronos is a really sore loser.
A trap by Kronos?
Yes, he's probably warping the space around us.
Creating tricks of light, illusions to waylay us.
Illusions to make me more frustrated by trying to get through this place.
Muse and I could charge forward and dispel Kronos' power. However,
We'd deplete our strength and be useless in the battle to come.
Well, that's not good. Mila's in my main party of
if each
four.
of the four great spirits could shield one of us, we'd be able to move forward without weakening.
Ah, okay. Well, that's a fair idea.
Good thinking, but
Right. Only 4 of us could actually move on.
Yeah, that's a problem. So pick your party of 4 to go
Luger,
through the final dungeon,
you
face
decide
off
who
against the
goes.
final bosses, and then the other 5 will show up later. Alright, fair enough. Wow, that's a dick move. Yeah, I mean, it's Kronos. He's a dick. It's part of what he does. Again, he's a really sore loser, so, like, he's desperately trying to keep us from getting there, because at this point he's like, no, we are literally so close to finishing this trial and causing all humans to disappear. I can't let anything happen to hinder that. By the way, here's the last cat. Fauntleroy. Again, don't know why that's not Schrodinger, but hey, there you go. But the solution now is that because we got that cat, we have 99 cats, and as a result of getting that cat, if we scroll, is it down from here? Yeah, here it is. If we scroll down, we can actually get to the land of Canaan in the location list for Kitty Dispatch, and we can send the cats out. So let's send the cats out and see if they can find the last cat, which, as you can see, is right there. That's through Kitty Dispatch, so... Excuse me. At least they put the cat really close to the beginning. Because if I remember correctly, there are 6 different possible combinations of paths that you can take through this place, and I think they only ever give you one at a time, and it randomly rolls which one you can actually take and which one you can't every time you exit and enter the place. So all of this bullshit that's going on right here, yeah, only one of those paths actually leads forward. So that's just great. Now, you can't actually leave just yet. I think if I push up against this... Yeah, Luger says, I need to figure out which companions to bring along, so even if you want to leave, you can't, until you talk to your companions about where you're going ahead. Most of the people here say things like, yeah, it's awesome, we'll be able to get through now, so we'll just keep moving forward, but Gaius has the best line because he says this. I guess he's ready for a fight. It's good that he's in the party because Jesus Christ, Gaius. You're really jonesing to punch Kronos in the face, huh? I mean, that's cool, me too, but really getting a little over the top with this one, huh, Gaius? Anyway, that's going to be our final party, is we're going to bring Luger, Gaius, Leia, and Mila with us. Oh, and Rolo.
The 4 is saying cats can come along for free.
Nice. Rolo says thank you. So now we can move it forward. And actually, you can change your team at any time by leaving and then coming back with the party that you want. I think you can even change it in here by talking to the party members, actually. Yeah, so you can just swap them around from here if you so choose. So there you go. And then it'll just pop you back down, and if you want to talk to anybody, you can.
Distortion. I suspect this is Kronos' handiwork.
Probably. I mean, if it's not, I don't know if there are any other great spirits of time, but yeah. Anyway, so we had to come in here to get the cat, but also to unlock a couple of job board requests. So enter and immediately exit so that you can go and get those to pop up. Love how it's 100 cats instead of 101 Dalmatians. Yeah, there you go. Oh, another skit, L's Souvenir. This is another thing that unlocks for going there and then leaving.
Leia, what are you writing?
I'm just jotting some notes in my L diary.
Wow, you're writing a diary for her.
Elm diary?
I'm keeping track of what happens while Elle's away, so when we see her, we won't have forgotten anything.
Nice.
So it's like a souvenir for Elle? Maybe I should get her something too. A collection of pretty stones, maybe.
You'll have to prepare her favorite meal, Luger.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
And you can put on a cloak and golden crown for her, Gaius.
Yeah.
Cloak and crown?
I'm sure that's how Elle likes to see her kings.
She wants you to be a storybook king, Gaius.
What about me?
Oh, yeah. Well, you could dress up like the old one.
When we get to Canaan, you'll show her what it is you do. That is what you promised her, is it not?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, there you go. So in case it wasn't clear, one of the reasons why I like that party of 4, Luger, Gaius, Leia, Mila, is partially because of that skit. So Mila has a debt to Elle because of the old Mila. Gaius, Elle seems to have good rapport with, and Leia is basically her big sister, along with Elise. So it's kind of your pick which one you want to bring with you, but I've always preferred Leia because Elise is just the better healer in the first one, so I'm more used to using her in that game. So let's use Leia in this one, right? Haven't tried it.
Hey, Tipo. What do you really think of me?
I feel like you don't want the answer to that question, Alvin.
You're a god among men. So
Oh.
handsome, so cool, so stylish.
Okay, never
Oh
mind.
my. How did you do that?
Your mouth wasn't moving at all.
Apparently Alvin's a ventriloquist.
Oh, it's easy enough. I've been waiting for a chance to do that since forever.
Uh-huh.
If you don't mind. But the handsomest of all is that silver fox Rowan.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Impressive. It was just like he was talking.
You honor me.
Why are they using Tipo like a ventriloquist
I
doll?
want to try.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm so hungry. Let's eat soon.
That was surprisingly close to Tipo's actual voice.
Mila, that was amazing.
Is there anything the Lord of Spirits can't do?
It pains me to say it.
I love how Elise is just getting more and more annoyed in the corner over there.
Really? Thanks. I've never tried that before, but it's quite entertaining. I bet with a little bit of practice.
That's enough. Stop treating Tipo like a ventriloquist dummy. My body is not your plaything.
Oh my
Plaything, you
god.
say? Why, that gives me all sorts of interesting ideas.
Muse, stop.
Like what?
Muse, stop. No, get away from him.
Eyes are scaring me.
Like how she slowly creeps up on his portrait in that skin. Stop. Anyway, what did I miss here? Gaius is the best party member. He's really good. Yeah, he makes a great tank, and he's very powerful physically. Not quite as powerful as Alvin gets, but he's pretty damn powerful. Rolo gets the best treatment. I mean, of course, he's the king of cats. He's gotta. Hate how Fractured Mila's arc ended. Understand, but really an emotional sap and really liked her. There is, if I remember correctly, a way to quote-unquote save her, and by that I mean it's a glitch, so it's not supposed to happen, but you can basically, like, if I remember right, it has something to do with New Game Plus. Like, basically, you play New Game Plus through to that point, and then you load a save file in a fresh game or something that's, like, right before that point, and you can keep her? I forget. There's, like, a full guide on how to do it, if I remember right, on GameFAQs. So basically, then you basically keep the quote-unquote Fractured Mila skin for the rest of the game. And she has lines that talk about, like, her mystic arts and stuff like that. It's just regular Mila's voice in the cutscenes, but the skin that you see on the character is Fractured Mila, and she actually has lines for her mystic arts and everything else, so it's not the same as keeping her, but there is a way to quote-unquote keep her. It's just not the same, though. But yeah, no, I understand. It's one of those things where it's like a really messed up way to go, but I mean, that's kind of part for the course with this game, so. Oh good, and they re-rolled the jobs that I could do here. Nice. And look at that, they're even worth even more now than they were before. For all this garbage that I don't need. Oh, casual tequila and an old pickaxe. I don't need any more of those, so that's cool. Oh, look at that. Beautiful feathers, and it gives me 42,754 gold and 8668 points. That's nuts. We are so close at this point. And we'll get the gold medal, because why the hell not? Just because that's available there. Now, this is the quest that you actually need Gold Seal for, is Hassle the Tatalian Abyss Part 8. It does not spawn until you enter Canaan for the first time and then leave, so we'll take that right now. But before we do that one, I actually want to finish up the Traces of Kinship quests, because this is the third and final one. So let's go finish this one up, because we will finally get to do something with that one that we haven't been able to do for a while.
Why not ask the cats to do it? They're always coming back with rare items.
How are you all doing this? Also, Elise is not amused. I almost said amuse, stop. That's funny. That was what I was snickering at just a second ago. This is the fucking Ash glitch in Abyss all over again. Yeah, pretty much, honestly. I think Ash actually was a little more fleshed out in that case because... No, actually, it's probably about the same because Ash, I don't think, showed up in cutscenes in Abyss either if you kept him. But he had all of his, like, mystic arts and all of his regular arts and everything were all... Like, he had lines for all of them. It wasn't like there was just no dialogue or something. So... Alright, but first things first, before we go do Hassle the Tatalian Abyss 8, and we, while we wait for the cat to come back so we can get the 100th cat, because that actually unlocks a side quest in Triglyph here in the cat abode on the first floor of Luger's apartment building. We will go and take care of Traces of Kinship Part 3, which I think they said we need to go in here for. Hold on, let me look. I forget. Let's see. Code J data was seen in an antique shop in Sherrilton. Okay, so we gotta go to Sherrilton first, so let's go do that. Then we'll come back here, and we'll go from there. This is the one... Wait, what? Oh, no, that's the bonus episode. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, no, that's the bonus episode. It's available now. It wasn't available before because we didn't go to the Land of Canaan, so you couldn't get it until you went there and came back. And we'll go do the bonus episode, but again, I want to do this one first for a very specific reason. So, okay, thanks, man. Nice quick stop off. Our cat is back. Do we have 100 cats now? No, because Rolo meowed before that happened, so I guess we'll... Sorry, Rolo, you got to find that 100th cat. I know that place is a maze, but you got to find that 100th cat for me, buddy. He was just level and equipment locked because you weren't supposed to abandon Luke. Yeah, exactly. So it was just like, okay, well, you get what you get, and that's it. But hey, you can use this character you're not supposed to now, so that's its own reward, I guess. Cool. Go ahead, press play, Vera. Let's see what he said. Oh, really? An unlock code for a door. Isn't there a door we haven't been able to unlock for the entire game that's probably related to these discs? Yeah, we can actually finally get into Julius's room now. So there you go. Thanks, Vera. And that gets us the analysis, which gives us the code for the door. I don't think you need to read it off, though, if I remember right. Yeah, it just will unlock the door for you now, so you don't have to read off the code or anything like that, or look in your items to unlock it. I would have done that personally. I'd have been like, no, look at your items and find the code, and then enter in the code, and it's like a 6-digit code or something, but... I mean, I guess you've been waiting to open this door long enough. You might as well go do it, right? Why not? I mean, the PS2 version had cheat codes to lift Ash's gear and level limit, so there's that. So that's how people are doing Ash solos. They probably lift his level limit by doing that stuff. Sorry, I'm piloting with one hand. The other hand's on the phone here, so I can see what you're saying. I can't open the door from here. There we go. Maybe I could have. Wait, it had an electronic lock? I would use the fucking battering ram. I mean, Skull Crash is pretty powerful, so I probably could have used the battering ram, to be fair. Just whack the door enough times and it'll be gone, but... Oh well. It's fine. The rewards that we will get for going in there are well worth our time. Actually, there's rewards before we even get in there, because here's a chest in Luger's room that popped up. I believe this pops up immediately after Chapter 15, but I don't think we've been in here since then, so... But it gets us access to all the second arts skills that Luger has access to. Second arts 1, 4, and 5. And those do, respectively... Let's go take a look. Where are you? There's one, which gives you... Okay, so now you can do 2 Swift Strikes and 2 Falling Snows in a row, if I recall correctly. I know you can do Falling Snow and Reverse Falling Snow at the very least, so probably Swift Strike has a follow-up of some kind. You can do Double Demon Fang if you hold down the Demon Fang button, and you can do Tiger Rage if you hold down the Tiger Blade button. So, there you go. I'm not a big fan of second arts, if I'm honest. It's just kind of not really my cup of tea, but more power to you if you want to. Ah, and this is why we couldn't get into his room earlier, because he has a weapon for me. It's another pair of swords. Shocker, I know. I have a feeling that if anyone out there finds this letter, it'll be you, Luger. Am I right? If I am, then I assume that you have also found all of my recordings. I won't try and make excuses. Everything you heard on those discs was true. He probably figured once I got in as an agent, I'd just be investigating for this stuff. Luger, I know you always looked up to me like an older brother, but I'm no good. I used you to gain more strength, but I was still never able to activate a full chromatus. I couldn't even find the Canaan waymarkers, let alone the key of Kresnik. So I think the implication here is that Julius kind of like took Luger's pocket watch and used it for his power, but he still couldn't get to the full chromatus. He only got to level 3. There's 4 levels total. Anyway, I was a failure, Luger, and I let everyone else down. Sometimes I even contemplated how much easier it would be if I just simply degenerated into a divergence catalyst. To take my mind off such thoughts, I went on a horrible rampage. Rideau and I made a game of it to see who could destroy more dimensions. Sometimes I slaughtered whole towns just to save me the trouble of tracking down the divergence catalyst. Jesus Christ, Julius. I mean, he was a pretty good agent. I guess I didn't know how good until just now. But you saved me, brother. Do you recall when you were 7 and you made that margarita pasta? It was the first thing you ever cooked. You were only 7, but you saw how thin I'd gotten and you were worried about me, so you made me dinner. It was when I saw those burn marks on your hands that I came to a realization. I decided that my purpose from that point forward was to protect you. I didn't want you getting caught up in whatever might happen with the clan. I wanted to do whatever it took to spare you. But there too, I failed. I hope you can forgive your selfish brother one day. I tried to do right by you. But I guess rambling on about it doesn't change things. Just know that I believe in you, little brother. Luger, I believe you will choose the right future. Well, that was nice. One last bit of closure for Julius. We also get access to Julius's glasses as an attachment, and the Castor Twins Reforged, which we're using the regular Castor Twins at the moment. Let's go see how much better his reforged versions are. Oh, yeah, those are way better. So they increase intelligence, psych, and overlimit time. Those are nuts because intelligence increases your chance of inflicting status ailments. Psych increases your magical defense, which is fantastic. It also increases your art attack a little bit. And then overlimit time is enhanced by like 3 seconds or something like that. And they're also almost 100 attack power better than the regular Castor Twins. So we have 2 really solid weapons here. The only thing we're really missing is a hammer that's as good as the Spurious Model 4304 and the Castor Twins Reforged. So my recommendation, if you're going to play on New Game Plus after this, because you can carry over your weapons and everything into New Game Plus, is to go for Beasley's affinity boost, affinity item that you get from maxing out his affinity. Just pick all of the options that are in the FAQ that increase his affinity, and then you'll have the Castor Twins Reforged, which are the best sealed weapon swords in the game for Luger, I think, unless the ones in Fenmont are better. The Spurious Model 4304, which are the best non-sealed weapon guns, and then you'll have Beasley's Hammer, which I think is the Spurious Surrender, if I remember correctly, something like that. It's the best non-sealed hammer in the game. So, oh, and I think if I remember correctly, Luger gets his sealed swords from the arena, and he gets his sealed swords from the job posting there. The hammer and the guns are available from debt repayments, if I recall correctly. So if you keep paying off your debt, eventually you'll get his sealed weapons from that. So, but yeah, now Luger has a massive amount of AC. He has almost as much AC as Gaius does, which is absolutely ridiculous, but there you go. Yes, they threw in double Demon Fang. You can actually do it with Jude as well if you equip second darts, so there you go. Excuse me. Also, getting that in Symphonia was the funniest thing to Lloyd. I'm a genius. Double Demon Fang. Yeah, that's a whole lot of fun. Did you come up with that one like again, and then you're like, I'll just throw 5 of them. Demonic Chaos. Actually, I think Demonic Chaos was 3 in Symphonia, if I remember correctly, but I could be misremembering. You know what? I think it's 5 in Vesperia. That's what I'm thinking of, because I think, if I remember right, Flynn... Is it Flynn? I forget his name. The knight guy that's Yuri's friend. does 5 when he does demonic chaos, and then I think Lloyd in this game it's 3, and then I think when Lloyd does it it's 3. So where am I going? I need to go turn in this one. And then guess what? It's off to the Titalian Abyss again. Yay! I was kind of hoping we'd have the cat at this point though, because if I remember correctly, one of the cat treasures is actually in the Titalian Abyss. So then we wouldn't have to make 2 trips. How much longer is Rollo going to be anyway? Oh, we're almost there. Okay, let me take a drink real quick. And then we'll see. By the way, that reminds me. If you're looking for dingy puffballs to make the elemental cloak for Muse or Elise, I don't think you can actually get them from Kitty Dispatch in the Land of Canaan, unfortunately. But, well, I guess... you know, it gives you an excuse to go wandering around in the maze a little bit. Don't even bother. Just buy the witch dress and just use that. It's not quite as good as it could be, but it gives you resistance to all ailments, so just use that instead until you get into the post-game. It'll be fine. So, yeah, Flynn does the 5? Okay, yep. The knight that's Yuri's best friend, that is. He does the 5. Alright, cool. Let me check my notes real quick while I'm waiting for Rollo to come back just to see what else we've got on the matchup today. So, Hassle at the Titalian Abyss Part 8. That'll unlock the super boss fight, actually. Rollo's back. There's the 3 cat treasures we can go get. They're all attachments, so not really anything super substantial. And then the bonus episode, and then after that we can head to Canaan and move towards the final boss fight. We probably won't do the final boss fight, but we will move towards it. Rollo's back. Okay, got him. Because if you don't hear Rollo meow on the first menu there, that means that they got the final cat. So there's Hero, and that means we have 100 cats. That is all of them. Let's go see what Miss Kitty Cat has to say about that. I guess Rollo has something to say about that first.
Rollo's taken on such a majestic bearing lately.
He has to. He has so many subjects now.
Why shouldn't he? Look how many cats he rules over now.
I guess so. In fact, he's almost transcended kinghood. He's like a cat emperor now.
He's going to become a cat god.
That even outranks a lord of spirits.
Oh, that's not good.
What? No one outranks Maxwell. Not even a cat emperor.
It's funny, you seem to be channeling a little fractured Mila there, Mila. Rollo's like, are you sure about that?
His Majesty begs to differ.
All hail Emperor Rollo!
This is absurd. Luger, tell them.
Listen, Mila, no disrespect, but I want to keep my face today.
What?
Isn't it obvious? All you have is the 4 great spirits.
Meanwhile, Emperor Rollo rules over 100 cats.
Rollo may have numerical superiority, but if I were to make him bend the paw to me, what of his empire then?
Will he bend the paw to you, though?
Let us settle this once and for all, Rollo. You against me.
Can you resist the belly rub?
Stand and fight, Emperor.
Oh, boy.
What is the meaning of all this commotion?
Well, it's...
Violent imperial overthrow, I guess?
I don't think Mila likes the monarchy very much. Wah, wah. Cat-tastic. Alright, so they don't tell you to go see Miss Kitty Cat about this, but we're gonna go to her apartment. Is Jude in my party? No, good, because I don't want him having an allergic reaction. So there you go. Now what? Stop, this is such a bad idea. Yeah, well, you know. Alright, let's see the cats. Load them all in for me. They're slowly populating the room. I gotta give them a second. Because otherwise the side quest won't pop up. I think Miss Kitty Cat's supposed to be right here. Oh no, never mind. She'll pop up. Yeah, there we go, in the cutscene. Well, I did it, so... You do that. Hopefully you have enough room in here for all of them. Ah, yeah, so the collars that we've been collecting actually will lead to treasure. The first one's located underneath where sits the king of the Snowbound Keep, sealed by Maxwell's hand. Something like that. Rolo usually does the talking for me. What do you mean? I was gonna say, how do you have 100 cats and you're allergic? Well, yeah, I get that. Geez, Luger, that's the most you've said the whole game. Alright, so I guess we have to find them one at a time. This one's in Canbalar, so let's head that way. And then when she sends us to the one that's actually in the Tatalian Abyss, then we'll go there. So, yeah, this one's in Canbalar. Let's go ride the gondola up.
The job postings sure are beneficial. Why, we could put in requests for all the world's finest foods. But then, I guess we'd have to offer a suitable reward for each one.
Mila, we still have food on, I'm pretty sure. Are you just hungrier than usual right now? I mean, the answer is yes. I don't even know why I'm asking, but there you go. We do have food on right now, right? Yeah, we've still got one meal left. All right, then. She's just hungrier than usual, that's all. Mila has quite the metabolism. Yeah, I don't think spirit digestive systems work the same way that human ones do, because she's just constantly hungry. Oh, boy. You know, it's funny. If this was Tales of Symphonia, those unlit torches in the foyer there would have been a sorcerer's ring puzzle. Oh, well. But if you check here, you can get a therapy cat. It's an attachment. So, I guess that's cool. Back to Triglyph to continue the hunt. Oh, and actually, you know what, while I'm thinking about it, I think we're over 500,000 gold again, so let me see if I can make another payment.
You rang.
Yep, here you go, have some more of my money.
Great, thanks! You make my life so much easier when you make your payments on time. Keep it up, okay?
Sounds good. Alright, what do we get this time? Recall for Rowan. Ultra Resist for Luger, the spell gamble skill. Okay. I'm not really a big fan of the gamble skills. What they do is that if you block properly, you'll only ever take 1 damage from either spells or physical attacks, depending on whether it's melee gamble or spell gamble. But you take twice the amount of damage you'd normally take if you don't block. And, I don't know, I just don't really want to, you know. I don't really want to risk that. Alright, so there's the first one. Second is located beyond the most narrow crevice, under the land where a magnificent frog dwells. And this one's located at the foot of a shining tree by a river that runs between daytime and nighttime. Okay, so that one's in Barnhour High Road, because the spirit climb goes from daytime to nighttime there. The other one you might not remember, but we fought a frog enemy in this game, as well as in... No, actually, the Devil Beast in the first game was a giant dragon, wasn't it? So we fought a frog as one of the elite monsters in this game. I believe it was Fortune Stepper. He was down in the Tatalian Abyss. So that's where we need to go. And that one, I actually have both of them listed as to where we need to go. So first we'll go to Barnhour High Road, just because that one should be a little easier to get to, I think. I'm gonna go to the Fenmon entrance. I think that should be fine. Stop, I remember that ring. I vaguely remember the secret dungeon. Oh, I haven't even done the secret dungeon, so... oop, that's the wrong menu for the map. We want to go that way, because I believe, if I remember right, the tree is over there. What does my notes say? Barnhour High Road, southwest branch, tree by the North River. Okay, there we go. That's where it is. And we'll see it exactly in just a moment. And again, these are just attachments, so don't worry about it if you don't get them. I think, if I remember right, if you get all of the treasure chests and all of the attachments in the game, excuse me, those are like 2 separate grade bonus awards that you can get, but I'm not really too concerned about it because I haven't been picking up all the treasure chests in the fractured dimensions, so I already know I'm not eligible for that one. Might be eligible for the attachments one, but I think I would need to get all the attachments from the Kitty Dispatch in order to do that. Oh, and by the way, that reminds me, we kind of did a thing in the first game where we had all the guys put on sunglasses and all the gals put on aviators. The reason why I didn't do that in this game is because those attachments are actually part of, oh, there it is. Cat collar. Okay, cool, but now I gotta run. All right. Yeah, those attachments are actually ultra rare items that you can find in certain places only with kitty dispatch. So I said, well, we won't really be able to take advantage of those until the end of the game, so I'll just not do that thing again at this point. Although I may send the cats out to do that, to try to do that before the final boss fight, but I don't know if I want Luger to have them, because honestly, I kind of want Luger to equip Julius's glasses. I feel like that would be a fitting send-off to him, you know what I mean, to fight the final boss with the glasses on. But we'll see. Let me see how they look on Luger real quick, just so that I can get a better idea. Let's see here. I mean, I could put the chef's hat on, but nah. Yeah, I can kind of see it. Now we can adjust glasses like we're a healer, but... So... let's see. So move him around. Let's take a look. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know necessarily that they match up with his face, but they don't look bad. So I'm going to keep them. So there we go. We've got a main character in the Tales series that uses glasses. Has this happened before? I know, you know, non-main characters have used them, like party members have used them. Of course, we're just talking about Abyss. There's Jade. He has the glasses, but like the primary character, the primary protagonist, I don't know if they've had ones that have glasses. Like, I'm trying to think back, and I can't think of anyone. So. But that's okay, because those glasses are basically indestructible, so it's all good. Alright, we need to kill 8 Neo Dragons on our way through here, so we will go looking for them and just kill them as we see them. Yeah, I don't think so either, honestly. I'd have to remember back. Like, again, secondary protagonists, yes, but not primary ones.
Are you ready?
Alright, let's try these bad boys out. Nice. And that did 11,000 damage.
Match our combined strength.
That's atrocious. Kind of hard to fight with a sword without good eyesight. Yeah, that's true, honestly. Any melee weapon, really, but there you go. Prefer having Mew wear the ring in Abyss. Give the cute mascot some purpose besides being a cute mascot. Yeah, there you go. Hubert and Jade had them, but they aren't Asbel/Luke, respectively. Yeah, there you go. I mean, Hubert's probably the closest out of any of them to being primary protagonist material, because he's like Asbel's childhood friend, so he's almost like... He's secondary, but only in the closest respect, you know what I mean? He's very close to being primary protagonist. I don't know how much development he gets over the course of his game, but he's pretty close, so... I don't think I even need that medium fruit and cheese, but there you go. Oh, Hubert's Asbel's brother? Okay, even better. There you go.
Good work.
Ow. Oh. Do it again. No, I probably shouldn't have.
No apologies.
Well, that's okay. I was going to say, we probably shouldn't have done that because we don't need a Mystic Art right now, but I guess I can just use it and then, you know, just blow it off and then build the bar again for later. It does remind me, though, I think I need to equip a skill for Jude and Mila on their skill list before we go do the bonus episode. So I'll keep that in mind for when we get there. I'll go take care of this guy, actually, because he's going to do one of those. So, okay, I need to get out of there. Ooh, that was a little close. Not good.
Is that all?
Yeah, I don't know why they keep having us come back here and killing all these monsters. They're pretty low level compared to us at this point. But, unfortunately, you can't unlock the super boss fight unless you kill all of the monsters they want you to kill for Hassel at the Tatalian Abyss, so it's just something we're going to have to do. Do I care for childhood arc spoilers and Graces? No, that's okay. I don't know when I'll be actually playing Graces, if ever, so if you want to spoil it, that's okay. I'm cool with it. If anybody else doesn't want to be spoiled from Grace's childhood arc section, you might want to look away from the screen for a little bit. Alright, but we gotta get down to the basement 3rd floor, according to my notes, in order to get the thingy from here. So. Ow. Oh. Well, holy shit. So probably that attack that he just did had a chance of instant death on it. That's fun.
So, how was the fight? Was it...
So I guess it's a good thing we didn't all get instantly killed there, because I think we all kind of walked into that one. Just a little bit. Oh well. Yeah, that's the only thing with some of these jobs in this game, is that I wish there was a way to look at how many of the monster you've killed at this point, you know? Just so I kind of have a vague idea of how much further I gotta go, but... I mean, it's fine. I'll just wait until the job ready to report comes up, but I definitely haven't been paying attention to how many we've killed, so... Oh, okay. I mean, I guess just ignore me. It's fine.
I shall not falter.
Just, you know, casually walk right through the weakness hit that I was doing on you. Oh, good. We got some SP for Elise. Nice. There we go.
This is my way.
And if we end up with slightly less than maximum TP and HP, I'm not too concerned about it. I'll just go heal up and triglyph before we turn this in. And once we get the third cat treasure from downstairs, one more, we will basically be ready to go do the bonus episode. And then once the bonus episode's done, we'll fight the super boss. I want to do all of the non-super boss stuff first, because really you're not supposed to fight the super boss until, like, the post-game, but we're going to do it anyway, because I have no chill. Oh, good. Job's ready to report. So now we just got on the basement 3rd floor and go find the item that we're looking for, which is, again, just another attachment, but fair enough. How do you look in the field, by the way, with the glasses on? Oh, you know, that's not bad, actually. It really kind of does remind me of Hubert, honestly. Like, I know Hubert's got a different color, well, everything, but the glasses themselves really give me a Hubert vibe. Might be done on purpose, honestly. This game references, like, every single Tales game known to man, so... It's meant to be the celebration that Xillia 1 didn't really get the chance to be because it was somewhat rushed. So, alright, so we're looking for the south corner? So I think if we go that way... I'm gonna go see. I'm going the wrong way. This way. Yeah, it's probably this hole right here, which I think I didn't see before. I'm not even sure if it was here before, to be honest, but if it was, I didn't see it. So, and in here, the kitty cap, yeah. So I'm not sure if this was here before, because if it was, this chest wouldn't have been here. But there's your third and final attachment, and that would get us, I guess, 10 elemental ore. So if you, probably if you came in here before, you'd just get the ore. But that's where that one is. Okay, so back to Triglyph, we'll turn that in, then we'll head, I probably should have just gone straight to Marksburg, honestly, but I guess I can heal up while I'm here. Oh, yeah, and before I forget, let's put the party together that we're going to have for the bonus episode. Actually, Elise isn't available, Rowan is. And we're going to play as Jude, because it's kind of, it's the bonus episode, but it's really kind of Jude's episode 6, basically. Mila factors into it a lot, but she's factored into a lot of Jude's episodes anyway, so. But before we go, I didn't mention it previously, but by passing level 70, which I did off-screen when I was getting up to Gold Seal, we got a couple of new skills, the final skills that you get through level up, if I recall correctly. The first one is Single Arts, which what this allows you to do is use Mystic Arts exactly like you use them in Xillia 1. You use an Arcane Art, you hold square while Over Limit is active, and as long as you have the special equipped, you can use them just like that. Jude and Mila, however, got some new abilities on top of this new ability, the Xillia Special. So they can use a linked Mystic Art, which was previously only available to them in New Game Plus in Tales of Xillia 1, by having special active, being linked to each other, going into overlimit, doing a linked art, and then holding R2. And when you do that, or in this case, whatever the link art button is for them, if you do that, they have access to a special skill. I'm going to attempt to use this special skill in this final battle of the bonus episode, so we have to equip it for both of them. And that leaves Mila with almost no SP left, but that's okay. They have enough to equip them, and that's the only part that really matters. So, there you go. Alright, so let's turn in Hassel to Italian Abyss. I think if I remember right, the other one should just pop up immediately here for the bonus boss. Yeah, there it is. So this is the one for the super boss, the Shrine Maiden's Request. And again, it only pops up if you beat the 8 hassles of the Italian Abyss. It does not have a title requirement, which is kind of a kick in the balls if you ask me. But we need to go to the Xylan Woods Temple in order to take care of a great spirit of eternity, apparently, because that's something that exists. Okay, didn't know that one existed, but sure, I'll go take care of that after the bonus episode. Excuse me, we'll do that first. To spoil the ending, Sophie literally explodes, so she's probably dead. Asbel takes his family's sword and runs off to night school. He sold the sword to cover tuition. Asbel and Hubert's parents gave Hubert to the Oswell family because Asbel's shit keeps endangering Hubert, and Cheria is left all alone as all her childhood friends leave. It's the start of a story. Oh, fun. That sounds like a great time for everyone involved. There's definitely no PTSD going on there. Wait, why the fuck do you need gold seal for this? Good question. I have yet to come up with an answer. Probably because they don't want you doing this when you're at too low of a level. But, I mean, they literally locked this off to right before the final boss fight, so I think that's usually enough of a barrier, if I'm honest. But, you know, whatever. I'll do a couple of these extra ones just for the hell of it while they're just sitting here. I don't need any of these materials anymore, so, like, what do I care for, right? Oh, yeah, and by the way, there are some exclusive enemies to the Land of Canaan. I think there's a total of 4 in there. One of them is a Chrono Snake. So basically, if you see anything that's in the Land of Canaan here in the list, you might want to take it so that way you can get, because as you can see there, you get a fairly massive amount of points for doing it. So if you're planning on going in there and then coming out after the final boss fight and doing post-game stuff, take these before you go in so that way you can fulfill these while you're wandering around the final dungeon. I am not planning on doing that though, so I'm not going to take them, but it's worth your while if you do, so. Why did I just give that guy poison? Why is he going to drink that poison? Whatever. Anyway, well, I'll take this in a minute. Let's go do the bonus episode first. And what else did I want to do there? Let's see. That stuff's all done. Cat treasures we got. Yeah, it's just the bonus episode, the super boss, exploring the Land of Canaan. The final boss is in the ending now. Cool. So we won't finish today, but we will probably get, at the very least, into the Land of Canaan, if not at the last save point right before the final bosses, so then it'll be like a half episode on Tuesday, which is fine, because I have my final exam of quote-unquote midterms on Tuesday. It's not an exam at school, though. It is actually the exam, the aptitude test, I should say, to get an interview to get into the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. I think I mentioned this in the previous episode. I'm applying for the Electricians Union, and that aptitude test is the first step to getting in, so hopefully I do well on it. I mean, it's just algebra, a little bit of basic mechanical stuff, like how do pulleys work, how do gears work, how do you balance a load, that sort of stuff, so that's pretty simple. The algebra, I think the hardest thing in there is like quadratic formula stuff, but I know the quadratic formula off the top of my head now because I've studied, so no big deal. And then reading comprehension, so I'm going to basically do a little bit of math practice, but the math I've got pretty well locked down, so I'll probably mostly do reading comprehension practice for the couple of hours I have tonight, and then tomorrow once I'm done with school. And then I should be in good shape, but, well, hopefully I do well on it. I'm not really too concerned. Out of all the exams that I had, this one's probably the easiest one. But, I don't know, I guess it can be considered a little intimidating because it's like, you know, it's more, there's more stakes to it, right? It's got higher stakes than the other ones that I've taken. That dude was named Dude Bro. Oh,
That's
fucking
a nice
boy.
breeze.
Yeah,
I
really.
could stand here all day.
It's, some of the NPCs in this one are a little, Oh, we have 15 life bottles now. Okay, well, I won't need that many. I'll just leave them just in case we get marked in the bonus episode. I don't think there's any instant death going on, but well, you never know, right? Alright, let's go in here, we'll save, and then after that we will probably use the medium fruit yakisoba, and then we'll just go take care of the bonus episode. I think there's only one fight that we actually have to worry about in that one, though, but we'll get there. And the bonus episode giver is Ivor. Oh, god damn it. What does he want? The meaning of trust. Oh boy.
So that's Canaan.
Yeah, that's it.
I take
Hi,
it
Ivor.
You guys have something to do with it.
Everything to do with it, yes.
Ivor, what happened with Spirius?
Exactly what I expected. I got canned.
Oh.
Sorry to hear that.
So, I've decided to return to Neokara.
Really?
I missed communing with all the critters there anyway.
So it took you 2 entire games, 175 hours worth of content for you to finally do what Mila asked you to do in the first place? Yeah, good luck, bye.
Worry about yourself. Where you're headed seems way more dangerous.
I mean, you're right, but...
Jude, I swear I'm gonna figure out my mission in life. That's the only difference between you and me. You've already discovered your purpose.
And you just keep fumbling your way out of it.
Until you discover yours. Would you watch over Neokara for me?
Of course I will, Lady Mila. We're family.
See, he says that now, but in approximately 40 minutes we're going to see him again.
Thank you, Ivor. He seems to be in a better place.
I hope so.
Yeah,
Rideau kind of
I'm
messed
happy
with his
for him.
head.
Yes? Oh dear.
Oh, that's not good.
I understand. I will formulate a plan to deal with this at once.
What's going on, Rowan?
Fort Gondola's golems have gone berserk.
Oh, god damn it.
Several of them are advancing on Sheraton as we speak.
I knew not doing that boss fight in the first game would come back to haunt me. Yeah, you could fight the golems in Tales of Xillia 1 as a quote-unquote super boss. They're not really a super boss, they're just more of a bonus boss that you could do through side quests, but it's basically the same as this, so I figured we're gonna fight them in Xillia 2 anyway, I'll just save it till then.
The golems are headed towards Sheraton?
Purcell's in danger!
We need to go rescue Sherrilton.
The fort was struck by a massive tornado.
When? After we got done with Celsius or before?
Tornado? Another side effect of nixing the schism, I take it.
Great.
Most likely. Spirit climbs have become unstable throughout Riza Maxia.
They had deployed the golems hoping to divert the tornado's course.
How do you divert a tornado's course with golems on land? You know what?
But the odds controlling those monster machines may have been disrupted by the sudden magnetic shifts of the tornado.
Fair enough.
And the new Golem model?
I'm afraid so. Its engineers apparently saw the tornado as an opportunity to test its abilities.
And they didn't even field test them. Are you kidding me?
Ability limiting mechanisms?
Primary and backup governors were installed. Unfortunately, the spirit channeler controlling those governors was killed by the tornado.
This tornado is malicious. Are we sure Liquid Flame wasn't the cause of all of this? Like, are we sure he didn't just morph into a tornado and just rip right through the place?
Chances are they're no longer operational.
Because it sounds like the tornado is self-aware.
Mila, I want to stop them. I could use your help.
Very well.
Luger, we should lend a hand. Golems are no run-of-the-mill monsters.
Yeah, Canaan's no run-of-the-mill dungeon either, but to be fair, we're already here, so why not?
Much obliged.
I owe you for this.
That's all good.
Luger, Jude, Mila, and Rowan will go to Sherrilton to inform Giselle.
Understood. We'll establish a local command center and a last line of defense.
Fair enough.
Everyone
So
else
where will the
go
rest
with
of
me
you
to
go?
the Talus High Road. We'll split up to scout the Golem's progress.
Okay. Fair
I'll
enough.
lead the way.
I'll round up the boosters we need.
Please do.
It does kind of suck that Gaius took both of the healers, the major healers, actually all three of them, because Muse could be considered one of the main healers in the game, but we've made do with this party before. We'll do it again.
We have to warn Drissel about the golems.
Indeed. Let's make haste to Sherrilton.
Alright, off we go. And obviously we can't use the Talus High Road entrance because, well, they're kind of taking the Talus High Road right now. So, you know, that won't really work. Why Sherrilton? How is this tornado smart? That's what I want to know. Again, are we sure Liquid Flame didn't just pop in here from Final Fantasy V and say, sorry, fuck you golems? Because that's what it sounds like. But I guess we'll get better answers when we go have a chat with Drizel about what needs to be done. And even if we don't get any answers, at the very least, we will know what needs to be done to bring these things down. Sounds like Albin's kind of got an idea, though, because he said he knows what boosters he needs to gather up, so I guess that works. Let's just hope Drizel took care of that cockroach she needed to kill with those guns before we get in here, or we're going to have an even bigger problem. Because she'll have to deal with those while we're dealing with the golems.
Oh, what perfect timing. We were just getting ready for tea.
Do you make a habit of having tea right before a major battle?
There's no time for that.
What? Rogue golems are rampaging towards Sherrilton?
How do you not know this? Don't you have, like, scouts or something?
We're preparing to intercept them. As for you, my lady.
Order the Self-Defense Force and the Coalition of Merchants to blockade the Talus High Road immediately. Tell them it's because of tornado activity. No need to start a panic.
Well,
Send a message to all merchant groups in the vicinity to return to the city. Explain that House Cheryl will compensate them for any damages.
Man, she took charge quick.
Splendidly done, Lady Drissel.
I swear.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh, hey, everybody. You got here about as fast as we did.
What's the status of the golems?
They've split in 3 groups, left, right, and center.
We've secured 3 boosters, so we can send out 3 teams.
Okay.
The central group had a golem we've never seen before.
It's a new model.
Okay, what do we need to know about it?
A new model?
Yes, it's an enhanced golem, capable of manipulating all 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and wind.
Oh.
Mila may be the only one of us capable of meeting that threat, thanks to her ability to command the 4 great spirits.
So should I switch to using Mila for this one? I kind of want to use her for the bonus boss. Actually, I probably should use Leia for the bonus boss, honestly.
Are you serious?
Wasn't the development of these sorts of weapons banned under the ceasefire agreement?
You would think.
I proposed developing them in secret.
Rowan, seriously?
I gave my approval.
Why?
Why would you do that?
I kind of want to say L1. I mean, I understand. Okay, actually, I'm saying why. Because, like, if this secret gets out, Olympius will be pissed. I do understand why, though, because Riza Maxia currently is at a disadvantage compared to Olympius because of Spyrix, and Olympius, they kind of have the monopoly on Spyrix. And, I mean, I guess Riza Maxia has better agriculture, but, like, they could just grow food hydroponically in Olympius as long as they have water, which now they do. So, like, I guess I get it, but I'd also... Why?
Olympius is more than a little mightier. They're packing military airships and Spyrix weaponry.
Yeah.
I suppose Riza Maxia must make a show of strength if it's to negotiate on equal footing.
No. You will start a war again if you do that.
Not one to believe might makes right.
But those who repudiate power often become its victims.
Wielding power you can't control can make you its victim too.
You know, like right now.
That I cannot deny. Perhaps today's incident will serve as a cautionary tale.
You think? I will say this again. Why was I fucking right about her wanting guns to kill a roach? Oh, because it was the only way that could end. They split into 3 teams. Are you all sure that tornado wasn't smart and part of its conscience is now in that golem? We're gonna find out.
Regardless, we're gonna have an international incident on our hands if we don't stop them before things get serious.
That is true.
I've devised a plan of action that takes into account everyone's respective combat abilities.
Okay.
Mila, I'd like you and the central team to battle the new Golem model. Luga, Jude, and myself will use a booster to support you.
Fair enough.
Alvin, Elise, and Leia will make up the left team.
That's not giving Alvin a whole lot of credit, but
Roger
okay,
that.
cool.
Can I count on you to handle the booster?
Of course.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Gaius, I'd like you and Muse to deal with the golems on the right wing.
So put on your final boss costume, Gaius, because you're gonna be this golem's final boss.
Of course. This is my responsibility.
Nothing the two of us can't handle.
Dressel, prepare an evacuation plan for the city. Odds are 1 in 100 it will come to that, but you should be ready.
I will do what you ask. But knowing you guys, I'd lay the odds at 1 in a million.
I mean, these golems are pretty hard, but we'll talk about that when we get there. They're not difficult for the reason you'd think, though. They're difficult because they have a tendency to just decide to drop your combo whenever they feel like. So that's fun. Oh, phone call.
Hey, Jude, it's me.
Ivor, what's going on?
And how did you get this number?
The local critters found something interesting on the Neokara Holomot.
Sorry, Ivor. We've got an emergency on our hands right now.
What's going on?
Well, don't make a habit of talking about it, but
Xillia is going up against a multi-elemental golem?
it's a good thing she has elemental shot for that.
So this is destiny.
What do you
I
mean?
understand, Jude. To the Talus High Road.
Huh? What do you understand?
Didn't I say we were going to see him again?
We
Oh
don't have
boy.
time. We better get moving.
We'll ask questions about Ivor's thought process later. Let's get over there first. And I think I am going to save before we go there, because, again, these golems can be pretty difficult. I'm going to play as Jude. You can play as Mila for this part, but I'm going to play as Jude just because, well, you'll see when we get there why I'm more enthusiastic about playing as Jude. But again, Mila can damage the new golem because she has access to elemental shot. Basically, the reason why you need Mila, or, Jude in a minute, but you need Mila to do this, is because her elemental shot art that she got from, the fractured one sacrificing herself, it is all 4 elements at once. And what that will do is it'll basically overload the golems, and it will cause them to immediately be staggered, and that'll start a weakness combo. So you're going to need to use that in order to do that, but I think if I remember correctly, there's 2 phases to this boss fight. You fight the regular golems that are flanking the new golem first, and then you fight the new one after. So you're going to use tons of... what are we about to do? What's going on? So basically, we're split into 3 teams. So, Gaius and Muse are going off in a different direction in Talus High Road. I don't know where exactly, because there's no left, right, and center about it, I guess one of them could go there, one of them could be here. And then we need to go over there by Fort Gondala's East Gate. And we need to trash these other golems, so...
Ivor started to
that's
tell
the
me
gist.
something. I wonder what it was.
We just need to trash these golems. That's the important part to get out of all of this. Also, there's a sandstorm in the high road now, so it might make it a little harder to see the monsters. If you're really concerned about it, just use a holy bottle. I'm not too concerned about it because they're spread out enough, and they're on the mini-map, so it doesn't really bother me all that much. Also, I probably could have gone straight to... Well, no, actually, I don't think they're letting me fast travel right now, so I don't think I could have actually gone to Fort Gondala straight away and then just came backwards to this guy, but excuse me. Oh well. Oh, with Ivor? We will find out what Ivor's up to after we deal with that. And here I am without Wander's sword from Shadow of the Colossus. Okay, let's see what you can do, big guy. Elemental Golem. So he starts weak to water. We'll keep that in mind. I'm going to link up with Mila immediately so we can work on the linked Mystic Art, but I'll probably wait to do it for a minute.
Watch out, everyone.
It seems not entirely functional. Now is our chance.
Got it.
Okay.
Let's end this quickly.
I'll wait for him to smash open his guard. He really isn't at the moment. There we go. Oh good, we petrified him as well. Nice. Oh, wait a second. He's still on thing, so... fire. That at least is good. And I would just immediately activate the linked art here, but I kind of want to hold off on the Mystic Art until we get into the next section, so... Okay. Speaking of the next section, he's functional now.
Our attacks aren't working.
We still have a chance. Simultaneous attacks with all 4 elements still seem to damage it.
So, Elemental shot him, Mila. Or you could just kick me out of the boss fight. That's cool, too.
Here, I'll give you an opening.
Oh, good, the tornado's back. Well, that's gonna be a problem. No Elemental shot while she's being attacked by a sentient tornado.
2 new golems?
Ah, bloody hell. I should have known they would build more than one.
I guess they're overzealous in their job? Luger, that's not gonna do anything.
What'll we do?
Good question.
Yes. Do something!
Do something! Do something! Oh, hi, Ivor. And Balin, too. Okay.
I'm here to
I love how Luger's in the background just like, why won't you die?
Spirit fossil? Is this what you found in the Neokera Holomont?
That's a Colossus, not a Golem. Yeah, it sure is.
It can't be.
What?
It can be. It's Maxwell.
You found a spirit fossil of Maxwell?
That's all you need to make it, right?
A Maxwell Spyrite.
But would you really be able to control a Maxwell Spyrite?
I mean, we've done crazier shit.
Heck if I know. But hey, that's Jude's job, right?
I mean, he
I'll
is
buy
the
you
head
some time.
researcher. Oh, okay, thanks, Ivor. He's gonna get crap kicked out of him immediately, isn't he?
Spirit signals?
Sure, yep, pretty much.
But the message doesn't seem to make all that much sense.
Okay, what did it say?
Muster thy will and prove thyself, for it shall serve as the contract that binds us.
Prove yourself? I wonder what we're supposed to do.
Who cares? Just do it, shoot. I mean, I know what we're supposed to do, but... I mean, don't you just shove it into the booster and go? It's not like we have much of a choice here.
Right. It's now or never.
Yeah. Because Ivor's having a whole lot of fun and getting his Mystic Art blocked. So... Oh, good. There's Maxwell. Fantastic. Hey, big guy. Just in time, too.
Maxwell!
Spirits!
Everybody shoot your guns!
Now!
Luger! Rowan!
You got it! So now that Jude has used the Spyrite through the booster to summon Maxwell, he can now use the Maxwell art. And the only way to get the golems to take any damage at all in this fight is through either Jude's Maxwell art or Mila's elemental shot. So play as either one of them and definitely turn them on. That's the gist here. Let's use some apple and orange gels to top everybody off, so that way we're in good shape for the fight there. Okay, we're good. We're topped off now. Should I use a fruit yakisoba? Yeah, I might as well. I said I was going to do it anyway, so I'll use it now. And let's go set those arts up. So basically what's going to happen here is the Maxwell art hits all 4 elements at once, just like Elemental Shot. So we're going to turn on Elemental Shot for Mila, just so she can use that as well, because otherwise she won't be able to open up the enemies for any attacks. And we have to change Jude's combo a little bit here. So we're probably going to swap up... Basically all we need now is Maxwell, Talonstorm, Rising Sun, and Blunt Fang. So... how do I want to do this? I guess actually I should keep Aqua Sweep as well, now that I think about it. Because I can use that to knock them down to get a critical hit with Blunt Fang, so we'll just do that. But yeah, your first art you're going to want to use is Maxwell, so I'm actually going to put that here, and then we'll switch Talonstorm over here. So that way we can go from there, and then we'll see how that goes. Now the only problem, of course, is going to be the fact that the Maxwell art and Elemental Shot costs, even with the fairy rings, cost quite a bit of TP, so we'll just see how that goes, but, you know. Yeah, Luger's just throwing all those shots out was the funniest thing. He's just in the background, why won't you die? It's pretty great. Alright, here we go. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get the Linked Mystic Guard off. We have the full bar, so we should be able to do it, just a matter of actually getting the damage off, you know. So... alright, here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, see what I mean about them just deciding sometimes to just say, forget your combo? Okay, that's not going to do a whole lot just yet. So I will wait, and then we'll start again. But yeah, see what I mean about all this? You kind of... it ends up being problematic because they're just sort of like, okay, well, I'll be on power hit for a little bit, and then they just won't. So... I guess while he's stunned, I should do it, though. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this real quick. Since we've got the combo going, do it!
Humans and spirits shine bright as one. Bronze, eternal, Tiger Blade Sigma.
Okay, we whiffed the final hit because he decided to drop his combo, my combo right there. But that's Tiger Blade Sigma, so that's kind of cool, I guess. You stop that right now. Okay, well, we still got damage off there, so that's good. Once we take care of one of them, it should be a little easier anyway to get everything else going, but yeah, we'll go from there in a second. Let me heal up real quick first. I can Recovery Ring and then do this. And the nice thing about this is you don't even have to be next to the person you're healing with Healer if you're linked with them. Thanks to Heal Share Plus, we can deal, like, very significant, we can do a very significant amount of healing with very little, anything, really. Like, we can heal for quite a bit of damage even without having to be right on top of the people we're healing. That's what I'm trying to say. So. Good, we're still getting some damage off as well. Kind of, anyway. I'll wait till I build up.
My apologies.
Or I won't, because I'll get armor crushed. But yeah, this boss fight's not so much fun, if you ask me. It can get bent for all I care. Okay, well, I meant to do Torn Impact again, but sure, why not? Okay, but we got that one, so that's good. Now we just need to get this one, and he's actually almost dead already, so that should be not too hard. Build the combo a little more. And there we go. Nice. And that was 2 level ups.
But the real trial
is yet to come.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, that fight's not so much fun. I mean, if you can get them to stay in your power combo, that's great. But they have a tendency to just decide to say, no, I don't want to be in power combo anymore, or weakness combo. You can just die, and then they'll just break out of it, so... I don't know who programmed them, but... Simultaneously, mechanics-wise in the video game, fuck you, but from a standpoint of military strength, nice work. And you get 2 elementals for beating them.
Now I
So
have
I guess
the
that's
strength
cool.
to protect.
Wait, isn't this the final boss theme from the last game? Yes, yes it is. Made $250,000 pretty damn fast. Yeah, like I said, you turn in, you know, just a few jobs here and there from all the items you've got laying around. You end up with a lot of money very quickly near the end game and in the post game here. So
I've surpassed my limits.
wow, these things are annoying. Like the damage invuln turned back on right as you did the linked mystic art. That was something else. Yeah, I kind of wanted it to just get stuck in there so that it would actually have done damage, because we would have done like 130,000 damage with that final hit total. Like, it was at like 79. It would have done another like 41. So I guess that would have been 120,000. But we would have done a significant amount of damage if that last hit, but it did not, because they turned it on in the middle of a mystic art. How the hell does that even work? I'll tell you what, though, it does give me an idea. Oh, Jesus Christ. You,
too much for him.
I was gonna say, burn it up a little bit there, dude.
We'll wrangle this thing together.
And how do we plan on doing that?
It's not a matter of controlling it. We need to get in sync.
I need to tell
We
him
need to find a way to communicate.
that we mean no harm.
Ah, interesting. So you do understand. Very well. Then prove yourself to me.
What do you mean by prove yourself?
Muster thy will, and prove thyself, for it shall serve as the contract that binds us.
That's not any less
Same
cryptic.
message as the spirit code.
It's an old family tune. A real blast from the past.
Oh.
It's called the Hymn of Proof. It's supposed to be about longing to see someone.
And as we know from Mila's
Mila
episodes,
Kresnik had a wonderful singing voice.
the Hymn of Proof is her longing
It
to
said
see Maxwell
she sang
again.
with such passion that even Lord Maxwell fell under her spell.
So if you're ever wondering why spirit arts, in Rowan's case, sound to him like music, it's because they are music. It's just music in spirit language. So that explains why he hears rhythm whenever he conducts arts, and why Undine's singing is, well, singing, because the Hymn of Proof is where all spirit arts come from. They're a communications method, and Mila Kresnik was the first one to create that communications method through her singing voice. It's the Hymn of Proof, Jude. Let's do this
Wait,
thing.
You're telling me the song itself is the proof?
Pretty much.
Actually, that is entirely possible.
Only one way to find out.
Maxwell, did you seek proof the very first time you were summoned by a human?
I did.
The Mila Kresnik who first summoned Maxwell, she was known as the Singing Handmaid.
Then perhaps we should sing the Hymn of Proof passed down to her descendants.
Oh, great.
Jude.
You guys want me to hum with you, don't you? I don't know if I'll be able to hear it. I can kind of hear it. I'll pick it up in the second verse. I think I'm a little early. I can't even hear it anymore. I'm going deaf. This must be what it means to get old. It kinda sucks.
So that melody persists in the realm of man.
Is it the proof that you sought after?
No, it is nothing more than a song.
But
Just a song. that was composed on the spot by a young girl named Mila Kresnik.
And the song melted your poor spirit heart.
And the words?
We don't know the words anymore.
I suppose
Sorry.
you could attribute the loss to humanity's hubris, but at the same time, the melody has persisted through the ages. I take that as a measure of sincerity.
What is the song about?
I ask you the same question. Tell me, Jude Mathis, what words would you choose for this song?
What, you need him to become a songwriter on the spot?
Lyrics fit for both humans and spirits.
Well, I guess that's general enough to be the answer.
How modest.
No, don't do it. I can barely hear this. Thank you, humming.
Unlike you,
you're welcome.
She was far more forceful.
Maxwell looks so weird without his chair. Yeah, he needs his chair back.
And how she'd yank out my beard if I didn't show up.
What a painful thought.
It was like a little ditty for children.
I love how Rowan's the one that
Nothing
reacts to that.
fancy or elegant about it at all. But it did have a line about how she'd give me all her mana if I came out to see her.
Oh, god damn it.
In that sense, you could say it was like a love song as well.
Not this tethering
Just
shit
as
again.
determined as she was.
Jude still needs therapy.
I can assure you, I will make my version of the song come true.
It seems that unusual human beings such as yourself somehow show up every few hundred years or so. And to
Oh
make
yeah, I mean,
things
Dr.
interesting,
Howe.
a spirit who believes in him or her appears as well.
In your case, it was Mila Kresnik, and now us.
Maxwell, at the end of the day, what is the proof?
The pudding, my dear.
You
The
should
pudding.
know that better than anyone else, Maxwell. It is the hearts of men.
Well, that makes sense, because that's what Origin's testing.
Did it, Jude! You managed to wield a great spirit spyrite!
By the way, we were not entirely limited in that fight there. Well, we
This is
were
all
because I didn't
thanks to
equip the
you,
proper
Uber.
abilities, but... That's all good, Jude. I think you did most of the work. And also, Ivor actually managed to do something genuinely
I see.
useful for
All
once.
This time, I already had my proof without even knowing it.
But can you get that proof in bed?
Congrats, Jude. You've finally done it.
We're not going to get to see that part.
We have only taken the first step.
Until I can communicate with you across spirit
Gaius and the
telephone,
others
we
should
have
be
not done
unfinished by
anything.
now. Let's go ahead and make our way back to Lady Drisselle's.
All right, then. Luger and Ivor. Oh, that's pretty good. That which creates the future. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, we aren't entirely limited. Well, we were because I didn't equip the proper skills. But here's the thing. If Jude equipped single arts in that fight there, like if I had that equipped, and we used the Maxwell arcane art, because Maxwell is an arcane art, while Overlimit was active, Jude could use Maxwell's Meteor Storm Mystic art now. So he has access to Tiger Blade Sigma when Xillia Special's equipped, but if he has single arts equipped, he can actually use Maxwell's Meteor Storm as a Mystic art. That's kind of cool. Again, they give you some pretty good rewards for doing this. I think really the ultimate reward is the Caster Twins Reforged for Luger from just doing the Julius side quest, but coming back and just doing these few quests, it gets you some pretty good stuff, all things considered. So, that which creates the future. Yeah, Luger
I
and
never would have
Ivor.
imagined that the same underlying
you
principles would
stop.
govern spirit arts, spirit summoning, and even spyrite creation.
I mean, I guess it makes things a lot simpler for us. Jude has literally ignored therapy for so long that he has compartmentalized his trauma. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? It depends on what happens when he gets into his 20s.
I suppose this is an example of failing to see the forest for the trees.
Or the developers just came up with it for this game because they didn't have a full answer in the first one.
Congratulations, Jude. You're ready to create a new future with spyrites.
Jude?
Rideau said that a living sacrifice was needed to summon Maxwell. But if the proof is the human heart, how did the sacrifice myth end up being passed down to the Spurious Corporation?
It's a good question. Maybe they did that because everyone wanted to kill each other in the Kresnik clans?
Because of that, the other Mila died.
Yeah.
At some point in history, someone must have believed that a sacrifice was the proof.
I can think of a certain someone whose ancestors might have spread that rumor, actually.
Instilling your devotion into a song. Offering a sacrifice as proof of your devotion. In the broadest meaning, they're both means of expressing what's in one's heart.
It's just that one of them has you literally ripping your heart out of your chest. The other one is only figurative.
So, even the nature of the proof is decided by the human heart.
In conjunction with the heart of the spirit who accepts it.
Right.
Rowan, it won't be Spyrites that create our future. It'll be our own hearts.
I stand corrected. It is exactly as you say.
So this is the sequel to Tales of Hearts, after all. Great. I forgot that game existed until just now. Back to Sherrilton. Finish this bad boy up. I believe once this episode is over, there are no other opportunities outside of battling while linked to a character to gain character affinity. So now, after this, is the point where I would say go nuts with using your friendship potions, because you literally can't go wrong anymore. Like, there won't ever be a situation where you'll accidentally, you know, like you'll max them out with the friendship potions and then you'll be like, oh crap, I'm gonna get some affinity from somewhere else. No, this is it. So, I think there aren't any more choices now. I think we've gotten all of them, so we'll have to see how this goes in a second.
Aha! I knew you'd all make it back safely.
I mean, we're pretty strong at this point, Drizel.
There was never a doubt in my mind.
Forgive me for worrying
square
you
to
so,
doubt.
lady. The concern in your eyes is obvious.
I was gonna say X to doubt, but wrong
Those were
controller.
just tears of relief. That's all.
I'm not crying. I've just got something in my eye.
We smashed those golems to smithereens!
So you even subdued the new model. Very good work.
It wasn't easy, to be fair.
Jude and Luger persuaded the Spyrite of Maxwell to help.
Are you serious?
Yeah. We've made a new discovery.
Wow, Jude, that's amazing!
And quite a scoop, huh?
Well, sure, but that's not why I'm so happy.
I was gonna say, maybe we shouldn't
that
post in the
song
newspaper
proved to be
in
the key to
Olympias that the
Spyrites.
Rizamaxians were building elemental golems.
Maxwell's case, at least.
Just a thought.
Spirits are more like humans than we think. I bet each spirit requires its own proof to gain its trust.
Spyrites sound like such a hassle.
I was mistaken. This is actually your last opportunity to earn affinity by saying this line. Wah, wah.
Oh, well said.
So true.
Fair enough.
We're all a hassle. That's why
I
we make
suppose
such a
this
good
leaves
team.
Origin's trial as our final obstacle.
If we want to protect this world and its people, then it's time we make our way to the land of Canaan.
So yeah, that's your cue to say, hey, there's nothing left for us to do, you know, out here in the side quest land outside of the land of Canaan. But that's not entirely true.
Hey,
There's
guess what?
one last thing we can
Shed my
do.
wings and grow a new set every season.
Really?
But don't tell anyone else, okay? I'm serious.
I won't? Oh my god. I just had a terrible realization. What if Muse's wings were the shed ones that she sheds every season, were the Telethia that we've been facing this entire game? I'm gonna need a bigger sword. Luger looks good with the glasses and that doofy smile. Yeah, no, that was pretty great, actually. That worked way better than I thought it was going to. But yeah, so anyway, we've gotten affinity with a whole bunch of everybody now. Let's see how much affinity we've got with everybody here. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape, all things considered. So Jude's almost at 7. Alvin's at 6. Rowan is right on the cusp of 7. Gaius is deep, well, not deep into 7, but he's in 7 hearts at this point. Muse's at 6. Leia's at 8 and like a 5th. Elise is at 6 3/4-ish, and Mila's at 7 3/4-ish. But you know, before we fight the super boss, Jude and Mila doing that linked Mystic Art gives me an idea. What is that idea, you might ask? Well, first let's get our party of 4 together, because they're the main ones that I'm going to do this with. But the affinity system has a final additional use outside of all the little extra goodies that you've gotten. And the milestone for getting this final little goodie, well, it's 10 hearts if you max out people, but I don't know if we'll have enough to max out all 3. Getting to 9 hearts, however, will be the main milestone that most people will care about. So let's work on that right now by using friendship potions on our main party of 4. You can use them on all of the characters and get them maxed out, but I don't know if we have enough to do that. As a matter of fact, I can tell you for sure we definitely don't have enough to do that. We might only have enough to do these 3, honestly, but we'll see how it goes. I'll try to probably max them all out, but we'll see how that goes. Obviously, you can't give Luger a friendship potion, but we can give it to everybody else, so let's do that. Who do I want to give to first? I think I want to do Leia's last, actually, if I remember correctly. So... no, we'll just do them in order, actually. So let's do this. I'll do 5 to start with, and we'll see where we end up from that. We can give everybody as many as 9, and we should still be good. Okay, so Gaius is in 8 hearts now. I'm just going to exit and get the affinity message first, in case it gives us anything, but I know 9 hearts is where we get the main reward, so. Alright, and then we'll go from there. Now, Leia actually is at 8 hearts, so she can take, if I need to, I can give other people more than 9, because she doesn't need as many to get up to 9 hearts, so. Let's see, we used 5 already, so 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and that leaves Gaius where? Just barely off that 9 hearts. Okay, well, let's see where Leia and Mila end up, and then after that, we'll figure it out from there. So, let's see here. We'll take care of... I guess we'll end up probably doing Leia's first, honestly. Just do 4 real quick, and then see where she's at. Okay, so she's at 9 hearts just from those 4, so that's perfect.
Hey! The other day I was texting with my mom, right?
Uh-huh.
And she said she's getting worried about my job since all I ever talk to her about is you.
Really? Leia, what are you not telling me?
I wish I could be as big a presence in your life as you are in mine, you know?
Oh, so that's how you feel.
So, if you ever get down about anything, let me know, okay? We'll get through it together, I promise. I'll always be there for you. Anytime, any place.
You know, if it wasn't so cruel, because I know what's going to happen to Luger and the rest of the Kresniks at the end of this game, I would definitely ship Luger x Leia. Anyway, we get the King of Spirits, Leia, there, and that gives Leia access to the special Link Arts skill. What does that do? Well, if you take a look at the cost of it, where is it? There it is. It's the same cost as the Xillia special from Jude and Mila's Link Arts, or rather, Jude and Mila's skills. So what this will do is if you equip this, Luger and Leia now have access to a linked Mystic Art that they can use if they both have special equipped. If Leia has this equipped and you're in over limit and you do a linked art, you can hold R2 and now they both have access to a linked Mystic Art. Just like Tiger Blade Sigma, it's a different art obviously, and you get one of these for each of your party members. So that's your ultimate reward for maxing them out, is this. There's other things you get as well. I believe there are costume changes for Luger or different things depending on which character you max out, but that's probably the most important reward, is that one right there. So. Did Leia just move on from Jude? I'm pretty sure she did. Good for her. Because you know Jude was never going to look at anybody but Mila ever again. Yeah, that's a lot of poker. 20,000 per potion. Yeah, that's a lot of poker. If we could get a royal flush every time, though, if I could remember how that glitch worked, or I don't know if it's a glitch or an exploit or what, but if I could remember how it worked, we'd be in great shape. Oh, well. Oh, so that's how you do those. Yeah, so if you look at the Mystic Arts exhibition, which I'm not going to show all the Mystic Arts because there's a lot of linked Mystic Arts, and that's a lot of poker. If you look at the Mystic Arts exhibition on YouTube, any that you see where both of the characters are doing something, that's a linked Mystic Art. So like Luger and Gaius, Luger and Leia, Luger and Mila. Luger and every other party member have at least one linked Mystic Art. Now, it's the same Mystic Art every time, but some of them you can actually go to different places in the world and you can rename the Mystic Art, and you can change it back and forth whenever you want. I usually don't change the names, though, because the names that they have for them to begin with, I think, are good enough. So I usually don't change them. But You can, if you want. I think you just have to find the character on the world map, and then they'll let you change them. So, anyway, Gaius should be. Let me say that again. Gaius should be at 9 affinity now. Yes, he is. Good. I actually have even more affinity with him than Leia, which is concerning. Maybe.
I was contemplating your existence and what it means to me. I am Gaius, and I am Erston. I have 2 faces and 2 identities. But whatever my guise, be it commoner or king, I feel that you're somehow able to bring out the true me.
Good to hear, big guy. I'm glad to hear that you feel like you can be yourself around me.
You are not my enemy, nor my subordinate. It pleases me to consider you my friend. Perhaps I have said too much.
Nah.
Or perhaps there is nothing wrong with saying this sort of thing from time to time.
I'm glad he could finally make a friend. He couldn't get the chance to do that in the first game, and it kind of led to some problems, so it's good that he got to do it here. Anyway, we get the Radiant Lord tome for Gaius there. It gives him access to special link arts. I hope I have enough SP to... Yeah, I don't have enough SP to have him actually use it. What could I unequip? Let's see here. What don't I need? See, a lot of this stuff is really good. I don't know if I need Guard Plus necessarily. Can Luger equip Guard Plus? Does he have access to that? Pretty sure he does, and I think I already have it equipped. Yeah, I do. Okay, so Gaius doesn't need it because then Luger can just do it. So, although I think that's only 8. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, we need to... I can unequip Guard Impact. That's fine. I don't think we've used that very much at all because it's basically you flash guard and it deals damage to enemies nearby. So... I won't bother with that. Let's see, where is... There it is, special linked arts. So I'll try to show off all 3 of the linked mystic arts with our party of 4 here. I'm not sure if we'll get the chance to, but we'll see. You never know. Okay, so Mila probably needs about 7 to get over 9 there. So let's give that a shot, and then we'll see where we go from there. Let's just give her 3 to start, because that should push her over to 8 hearts. Oh yeah, definitely. And then wait for the message to go away. That's a line to open with. Yeah, Gaius, I guess he was getting ready to kind of pour his heart out to us a little bit. I mean, it makes sense. We gave him all these heart potions, so... Friendship potions, but they look like a heart. Alright, anyway. I think that's enough. Yes, it is. Okay. Now I need to figure out who I want to max out, because we have 6 potions left, if I was looking at that correctly. Honestly, it's probably going to be Mila, because her outfit that she gives to Luger for maxing her out is fucking incredible looking. But we'll talk about that in a sec.
In the short time since we first met, you've grown so much that you barely seem like the same man. Don't give me that look. Trust me, it's written all over your face.
Are you sure that's not just the Clark Kent glasses I have now?
As to what challenges await us ahead, your guess is as good as mine. However, whatever road fate has laid before you, I intend to see you safely to its end.
Thanks,
That's
Mila.
a promise I make, not as the Lord of Spirits, but as a friend. You are not alone. Never forget that.
I like her confession message, quote-unquote, her 9-heart affinity message the best out of all 3 of them. So that's why I usually like doing hers last. But we get Rebel Reborn for her, which gives her access to special link arts. And since she already had enough SP to equip the Xillia special, I know for a fact that she can equip this one. So we'll just go equip this one. There we go. And with that... I guess I'm gonna go save real quick before we go do... You know what, actually, I'm gonna go to Triglyph real quick before we go do the... Do I need to heal? I think we got a full heal. Yeah, we did. And we still have the Fruit Yakisoba equipped, which is good, because we're gonna need that in a second. But I'm gonna go to Triglyph so we can take the Shrine Maiden's request. And then, I mean, I guess I could have taken it in Cherylton. It's not like this is the only place with a job board, but... Oh well. And then I just need to make a decision about who I'm going to max out, because again, I don't think we have enough to max out any more than 1 person. And I guess, honestly, since we've got plenty of time here, like, I'm not concerned about us finishing up in the next stream, because all we have left to do before we go to the Land of Canaan to finish up the game is the super boss from the Shrine Maiden's request. That's the super boss, by the way, the Great Spirit of Eternity that they're talking about. So, let's do this. I know what Mila's final thing that she gives you at 10 hearts is. So let's do Gaius's and Leia's and see if they're anything that I personally care about. Like, let's max them out with the other friendship potions we have. And then we'll see what they give us, and then I'll decide if I want to keep it or not. And if I don't, we'll just reload, and we'll go from there. Alright, so Gaius, you're first. I'll just use all of them. Okay, he's maxed now. So I don't have to use all of them. So he's at rank 10. And that gets us the title, Gaius's partner in crime. And nothing else. Really? It doesn't give you anything? Like, no outfit? Nothing? Really? Okay. I thought they at least gave you an outfit or something. Well, that's bogus. Maybe you have to, like, go get it from somewhere. I don't know. I thought you got it just from doing that, but oh well. I guess we'll find out in a moment. Because if Mila doesn't give me her reward from getting her to rank 10 affinity after I check Leia's, then we have to go get it from somewhere, and I wouldn't know the first place to look, to be
sure are
honest.
beneficial. Why, we could put in requests for all the world's finest foods.
Yeah, like I said, it might just be because I don't know where to go get it, but we'll see in a moment. All right, Leia, you're next. Okay, she's maxed out. Affinity with Leia increased. And Leia's BFF. I have been friend-zoned. So this is obviously the worst future, so now we have to reset. Okay, so Mila it is. And again, it could just be that I have to go get it from somewhere, and I don't know where to get it, but I could always look it up, I guess.
This job is for a really rare item. I don't know if we'll find it through
I'll just
normal
wait this
means.
one out. We've heard this a billion times, but I'll just wait it out.
They're always coming back with rare items.
Okay. Now, Mila, let's see if I get what I need from you. Okay. We have one friendship potion left. I'll just leave it. It's fine. Affinity with Mila increased, and Mila's best friend. Okay, so you do have to go get them from somewhere. Well, time to look it up, I guess. Tales of Xillia 2. Affinity outfits. Because I know there's a reward for doing this. So. In the introduction. Okay, there's an affinity guide. For maxing out the affinity of... Oh, that's NPCs. Bonus scene for the Xillia 1 cast will occur if you get there, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that doesn't tell me what I want to know. How do I get the affinity costumes? There we go. That's a question that I'd like answered. Okay, so Mila, Alvin, Rowan, and Muse give you a costume. And Jude, that would leave Jude, Leia, Gaius, and Elise. Okay, that makes sense, actually, because they're the ones that you can change the name of the Mystic Art by going and finding them. That did not tell me how to get the costumes, though. I guess I'll just look at specifically Mila's affinity outfit. Because that's the one I would like. All costumes. Luger gets an alternate color for his default by maxing Mila's affinity and talking to her. Okay. Is she maxed right now? Yes, she is. So I wonder if it shows up anywhere. Like, if I can just talk to her anywhere and get it, or if I have to, like, go to a certain place to get it? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna find out. Probably I gotta go to Neokara in order to do it, honestly, right? Like, I gotta imagine. Well, there's a side quest in Marksburg now. That's not this side quest, so maybe that's what we're looking for. Alright, let's go look. Yeah, okay, Mila's right here. So this is probably where you get the outfit from. Okay, cool. You made this for me. Damn. Fancy. Yeah, so, this is why I wanted it. Yes, it looks exactly like Mila's outfit, except it's Luger's, but... hot damn! How do you think Jude would feel about this? I think I gotta say that one. I don't think I have a choice. I mean, yes, but... Well, I'm glad you realized that. It's just you're not realizing that this might make him jealous, but he's not in the main party of 4 in Kanan anyway, so it's fine. No, you just completely missed the point, but I'll take the fire outfit anyway. So yeah, that gets... okay, so that gets Luger the Air Armor Tome, which is another really good reward, because that gives him the Aerial Armor skill. So now he can't be staggered in midair. So if you use Luger in midair a lot, I don't, but he now can no longer be staggered in midair. He also has a massive amount of SP now from all the fancy, ridiculously powerful stuff that he's got. So now I'm just going to equip a whole bunch of stuff that we don't need to equip that I just might as well at this point. I guess Step Guard. We don't need Long Step or Assault Step. I could probably give him Sky Soldier, honestly, because we've got all this, so we might as well. The rest... I mean, I guess I could use Psychic Restoration as a counter art, but I don't really like it because it doesn't really push the enemy far enough away to where it actually feels like it's useful, you know? So... could increase overlimit duration as well. That wouldn't be bad. You know, maybe I should have used the opportunity to give him, like, HP and TP Surge, actually. That would probably be a better use of his... SP than like critical and all that stuff. Wait, I equipped something else. What else did I equip? Oh, now I'm not going to be able to find it, am I? Step Guard, that's what I equipped, because he had 73 to start with. So maybe we equip HP and TP Surge instead. Yeah, we'll have enough to do that. Cool. Okay, so now Luger, whenever he gets revived in battle, will be at 100% HP and 100% TP. That's kind of nuts, but we'll see how well that works out eventually. Maybe I equip... See, Gaius can't use HP Surge. I could use HP Surge on Leia and Mila as well, but... it'll be fine. Let's just do a double check real quick, make sure we're in good shape here for all of our stuff. Oh yeah, and also give Luger the outfit that Mila just so graciously gave to him. So... yeah, this is very nice. I really like this outfit. And the nice thing about it, too, is that the blue that's on it kind of matches the blue on the little feather that Luger wears on his belt. So it's not like a blue that doesn't match, you know what I mean? So they took some time to give attention to detail. The white and the black and the gold all work together well. The glasses look pretty good with it, too, if you want my honest opinion. But, yeah, no, I really enjoy that outfit. And we can enjoy it all the time now, because we can look at it out here in the real world. Okay, so we have the Shrine Maiden's request already, as I recall, so let's head to the Xylan Woods Temple and help them out with this great Spirit of Eternity that they've got going on, and then we'll get the hell out of there. I don't know if this is going to work the first time, because I haven't really messed with anybody's, like, strategy just yet. I might end up having to do that because you're really not supposed to fight this boss until the post game. He's kind of level 95, so I'm biting off a little more than I can chew here, but that's okay. We'll make it through, right? Oh boy. Alright, anyway, let's go fight him. Get this over with, and then we'll head to Canaan and see how much time we have left. I will make every waking attempt not to use up all of my healing items before doing this. I should probably go back and buy some apple and orange gels as well, but we've got the fruit yakisoba on. Let's do this! Oh, he's not just in here. So, what happened? Did you guys get him or something? Or... I was going to say, these are the Shrine Maidens, right? The ones that were... I don't know if they were here in the first game, because we didn't do this quest in the first game either. You could fight a super boss here in the first game as well. I believe, if I remember correctly, these two... I don't think they accidentally summon them. I think that the bosses just... the super bosses just show up here in the first game. But again, I figured, you know, we're going to fight them in this game anyway if I do the grind, so why not? I'll just wait. I kind of figured we'd have walked in here and this temple would have been basically in ruins, but... yeah, that's me. I don't know, I've got access to Origin's power, so... You know, the Key of Kresnik and all that. Well, I'm not planning on interrupting the process. I just want to make sure that Kronos and Beasley don't have their wishes granted. Yeah, maybe an explanation's in order. Oh. Yeah, I suppose that would make that a little clearer. Oh, okay. Well, this is going to be a problem. Wait, you guys are going to fight Kronos now? I mean, hell, if you're that strong, I'll just step aside. You could beat the game for me. No, it's not going to be that easy. So they say I am Pluto, but you'll see what happens here in a second. By the way, he's back again! They really like this Odin sprite, don't they? This Odin model. Because he's here again. And also, so are the Crimson and Azure Servants. So in the first game, the Crimson and Azure Servants were the super bosses. You had to fight them both at the same time, and they were a lot stronger than this. There's a reason why they're this weak in this game, though, and we'll talk about that in a second. But Pluto is your main enemy. He's strong against all magical elements except light. Physical attacks are fine. His weak point is in his head. So, do the best you can and go nuts. What do I want to use here? Probably just link with Luger. And I need to also check where my elemental impulse is, because that's going to be helpful. Okay, right on the right stick. Got it.
It's Pluto the Immortal.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes that. Mila, can you... Yeah, thank you. Alright, so here's the other thing, by the way. So here's Pluto. 554,400 HP. Not terribly bad, but let's take a look at his stats, shall we? Yeah, level 95. He has 18,000 physical attack and 16,000 art attack. So, he hurts when he hits you. So don't get hit, I guess, is the best advice I can give you. Also, definitely don't get hit by those dark balls, because those are very problematic, as you'll see in a moment. Okay, let's try to get rid of these guys while we've got a chance here. Oh, okay, I got hit by a thing. Hold on. Get out of there, Leia! Alright, we're fine, I think. But yeah, we fought this guy before, basically. We fought him, when we, fought, the Crimson and Azure Servants, as that is. We fought them when we fought that one guy up in the Holomont. Now, the only difference is that you have to fight 4 of them between the Crimson and Azure Servants together. So, good luck. No. I flubbed that one a little bit. But at least I can, you know, mark it up with Eagle Rage there.
What the heck?
Luger, can you stop getting, like, massacred here? Okay. Got that one. Now for this one. I think it's 2 of each. I think it's 2 Crimson Servants and 2 Azure Servants, if I remember correctly. So. Oh, good. My party members appear to be dead. I should probably do something about that. Since I'm the healer. And also Gaius is dead, so I'm getting the hell out of here. Yeah, don't whack me upside the head there, Pluto. I need to get the party back together here. Okay, so what we need to do right now is I would love to use a like a treat or a specific or something like that, but I'm gonna use this real quick just to keep myself in good shape. Thank you, Gaius, but I don't really need that badly. All right, if you 3 can just keep yourselves alive while I do all of the work, that would be perfectly fine, actually. I guess I'll just pop off and give me a little bit. And then we'll give... Oh, okay, I guess we won't give Luger a little bit. Never mind. Alright. Oh, Luger's back up. Cool. His recall must have popped off. So. Yeah, once we get rid of the Crimson and Azure Servants, we should be in... Oh my god. Hold on. We should be in better shape once we hit them both up and get rid of them, so... I'd love to attack right now, but, well, I don't really have the chance at the moment. I have to be the healer, you see. But in a minute, I'm going to not be the healer, because I'm going to go after this. No, I'm not, because those dark balls are getting way too close for comfort, so I'm just gonna... Oh, okay, never mind. Now he's more vulnerable. He's away from the dark balls, so that's the important part here. Not directly into those, Leia. That would not be good for us. Well, that wasn't so good, but I can just do this, and off he goes. Okay, so I think it's just Pluto now, so now all we gotta do is not get hit by, well, those. But thankfully we have access to Mental Jog and Health Jog, so that should help a little bit. Hang on, Luger. Alright, you guys keep each other alive. Luger's dead. So that little glyph that's underneath him will actually explode after a while, and it deals... well, about that much damage that it just did to Gaius. So, yeah, no, this fight, it's because of the fact that he's level 95, but since we've got all of my party members, they should be able to keep each other alive for a little while, as long as they keep healing each other, which the AI is programmed to prioritize healing each other and keeping each other alive over everything else. But basically, once it gets down to just Pluto, just do the same thing you always do, and you should be okay. I'm getting the hell out of here because I have to heal someone. So I'll just wait to charge up, I guess. Yeah, just keep yourselves alive, and then we'll be okay, I think. Oh, good, Hellblaze. So if you're standing really close, Hellblaze won't actually hit you, so that's kind of nice, I guess. Yeah, kind of flubbed it a little bit there, but that's okay. Can you come over here and heal that, Leia? Or Mila, rather? Oh, good, over limit. Just what I like to see from this guy. Ow. Yeah, I say, well, this is gonna hurt. Okay. Now we get the hell out of there.
This is our chance to win.
I'll heal a little bit while he decides to throw 60 billion mines at us. Okay, nope. Hang in there, Luger! Okay, good. He hung in there. That's good. Okay, hang on. Item. I want to wait for the item to let me use. I'm going to use a syrup bottle real quick, so when this poison goes away, I can't get done in again. Oh, damn it. Alright, well, I'll just let the goons do their thing for a little bit until we get to the point where I can actually fight him. Basically, if he has those mines up, don't even bother going anywhere near him, because they do way too much damage to even be remotely worth going near, so... Hang on, Luger. Okay. Also, I kind of need to heal Mila, but I'll get to that in a second. Okay, not while he's right here. Ow. Okay, getting the hell out of here now. Actually, we'll do Mila first. Sorry, Luger. But she's got the healing spell. The better healing spell, anyway. Thank you. And now we heal Gaius. I'm gonna need another miracle gel. Gaius is already dead again. Well, that's just great. I'm gonna need another miracle gel. Let's just use it real quick. And, okay, well, hold on. We'll get him eventually. It's just a matter of me having to keep everybody alive because oh, yeah, he's already alive. Never mind. I don't want anybody dead because the experience we're gonna get out of this is absolutely nuts. So, oh my lord. Okay, syrup bottle of go-go again. And in a second, we'll link up and we'll see if we can use our first linked Mystic Art between Luger and his friends. Watch out! I'm coming in! I'm not, because he used the mines. Okay, so if you're at long range, that's when he has a tendency to use the mines. And it's unfortunate, because it makes it a lot harder to actually bother getting in when he does that. And we'll get Mila back up. Just keep yourselves alive. That's all I can, damn it, ask. Holy crap, he does a lot. Oh my god, yeah. It's nuts how much damage he does. But thankfully, because of HP and TP surge on Luger, he revives at full HP and TP. So that at least makes him very durable. I don't think so, big guy. Right, I'll wait. And then we gotta get the hell out of here again because those mines hurt. And Mila's dead again. Stop with the mines. How do you expect me to kill you? He doesn't, you see. That's the problem. Okay, I think we're... Never mind, I was gonna say, I think Mila's gonna get marked again. Yeah. Right. And Luger and Gaius aren't exactly looking very good either. Don't run over near me with the mine! You're going to blow me up! See, but the problem, right, is that the further along you go here, the more down the drain that party goes, the worse off you get, because then you have to step back in order to resurrect people, and the more you step back, the more of the mines that he spawns, and your friends have a tendency to walk on top of them, which... not so good. Gaius, seriously? Just block. I'm gonna start sending you guys on protect yourself at this rate. Okay, you protect yourself, and you go do spirit arts only, because Jesus Christ. Okay, now we do this. Mila's dying because she's standing on top of the mines. Why would you ever do that? Just get out of there. Okay, now, Gaius, don't you dare come near me. I'm gonna wait. Okay. All right, here we go again. Let's get this started again. And let's see that dual Mystic Art. Not bad.
Hey, nice job.
Whole bunch of force behind that shot. Okay, he's back to doing this bullshit again. I'll back up. Actually, I'm gonna first aid myself now while I wait for those to go away, because he's actually almost dead. So in a moment. Well, Mila's got to... Okay. Hold on. Get myself the hell out of here.
Not good.
Lord. Okay, I'm dead. Luger, can you can you help me out with this one, brother? Maybe an elixir actually is in order. Thank you. Now, let's heal Luger since he's been murked. And then we will wait until... Never mind. I was going to do it, but Mila's been murked, and now Luger and Gaius are going to be murked because they're standing on top of each other. Never mind. Gaius, get away from me! Jesus Christ, man. Why would you ever do this? Okay, Mila's going to get smashed here. Never mind. No, nope, she is. Okay. We're almost there. It's just... I need to get in again. One more time, if I can get in, we'll be good. But if I can't, well, that's going to be a problem now, isn't it? Alright. Do we go for it? No, he's still got all the stuff there. I'll wait. Okay, now we go for it. Mila. Oh my god. I gotta get out of here. I can't believe I dodged that, and I still died. Okay, recall happened, so that's good at least. Run. So I can get rid of, or get Mila up. We really do need you guys... you know, maybe I'll set them to heal, honestly, because, like, if they are set to only heal... Oh, no, that's not the strategy menu. If they're set to only heal, they should, like, try to protect themselves, but then heal when needed. So let's see if that works. That still killed her. I can't believe it. Oh, God. And now I'm dead, too. I probably could have healed it, honestly, but, you know... Okay, I'm back. Now I can heal Mila, and then Hellblaze. Okay, so get behind him when Hellblaze happens, but you don't always have that option. So, Gaius, get out of here. Gaius, get away from me! Now they're gonna run on top of me with the mines, because they're set to heal me, and I am not at less than... I'm at less than half health. So this is fun. I was gonna say, can I get up, please? Because I'm gonna die anyway, even with this, so... Okay, and really? I just got up. That was like a frame one hit. Come on now. Okay. I just need a... Gaius, I swear to God, man. Get out of here. That's not gonna work. Hold on. I just need a minute. I literally just need a minute. I need you all to survive for more than 3 seconds so I can power charge up and hit him. Maybe I should be playing as Mila, honestly. Because then Leia could heal this. Okay, why did you die, though?
Welcome to darkness.
No, why did she die, though? Seriously, like, what killed her? She got up and then immediately fell back down. Was he, like, in the middle of hitting her? I don't understand what just happened there, but it's the reason why we lost. Because that threw me so far off. I was like, wait, I have to resurrect someone else, and then... Okay, anyway. Yeah, I died to the bleed and the burn, basically. Yep. Fucking sorry. How much physical attack? Yeah, a lot. This is actually entertaining because you can't just win with smart play alone. No, you have to basically keep on top of the healing. I think I'm going to play as Mila for that one, actually, because Leia not being able to heal and resurrect is probably, like... making this harder than it has to be. As much as I'd like to play as Leia here, I think Mila's the better play. That's why you like your games to have a degree of bite to them. Well, this one has a degree of bite to it. Yeah, I'm gonna play as Mila. I think it'll just make it a little easier. If I have to heal status effects, that's fine. I'll just run around and use Undine, but I think it'll be easier if I use Mila. So let's just see what we can do with her. If it doesn't work with her, I guess we'll pull Luger out, even though I haven't played him in a while, so I barely remember my combos, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, so let's see how this goes.
Back to the underworld with you.
It's also kind of nice that all your party members have, like, lines that they'll say with the, like, with these enemies, so... Alright, I'm getting out of here before I get absolutely smashed by the mines. I wonder if I go after you first, since you're right here. I'm gonna do that, just to keep you busy. As I say, don't interrupt me, but, well, it didn't interrupt me, but I dropped my combo, so. Oh, okay. I was like, did I drop my combo? But no, I did not. It's also nice that these guys are just barely big enough to where Mila will just tap them with Binding Sphere. And that's all you really need sometimes, is just tapping them with Binding Sphere. Also, Leia's on a tear with First Aid because of the combo meter right now. So that's fun. Are there 2 Crimson Servants on the field? Yeah, there are.
How unfortunate.
I didn't know that could happen. Alright, you're on me, so Leia, or not Leia, Mila, stop dropping your combo just because of frame drops. Okay, I was setting him up with some orders that he doesn't need. Oh, you're awake again. Okay, cool. This is a bad idea. I shouldn't be here right now. Oh, never mind, they're gone. Well, that would have been nice if I had, you know, actually not gotten hit there. Okay, you're dead. I should have free run. I didn't free run. I should have free run, but I did not. Yeah, I don't know. This seems like it's working somewhat okay, at least for now. But then again, Pluto's still in, you know, phase 1, basically. Okay, I'm getting the hell out of here. I ain't dealing with no mines. You can fuck right off with that one. I'll do this so I can get rid of her. Yeah, so you see how I can heal status effects by, you know, being where I was there? It actually helps a little bit. Yeah, get him up while I keep this guy busy, please. I feel like doing Worm Wrath. So we do Worm Wrath. That did nothing. Holy shit. Oh god. Well, at least I got some of it back. Luger, get out of here. I got this. God, that builds so much. Unfortunately, I dropped the combo after using it, so I have a choice. I can either do... I can either do Undine or Whirling Assault, but it seems like both of them do pretty good damage, so... Alright, let's just top off. I'll do it again because we got bleeded. So... Alright. In we go. Stand still, fucker! Like, Jesus Christ! You're not that large. You're that large, but you shouldn't be that agile. Okay, here we go. Gaius, give me a second to... Never mind. Now he decides to juggle him. Alright, then. While he's in overlimit, let me do this.
How unfortunate.
Top everybody off. I guess I'll Undine again since you got bleeded. Oh, okay, you're kidding. Alright, Luger, come on now. Don't do this to me. For Christ's sakes, man. Alright. So now we heal. And then we wait. Guys, get out of the things. Right, he's away from them, so now we can actually go.
Combine our powers.
It's just too bad that neither of those actually give me a new element to the combo, or we'd be dealing very massive amounts of damage right now. But I mean, we're doing pretty good no matter what anyway, so... Oh, and he's binded, so I might be able to... Okay, never mind. I was going to say add to the combo, but... Oh, we get a chance to see this now.
Lightning, struck down and smite my enemies.
Heavenly Crusader.
No, it's not Indignation, but it's pretty close. And also, it deals, I think, the most damage of any of the linked Mystic Arts in the game, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Could you not, please? Thank you for the bind, but that's not really going to do us a whole lot of good, Luger. Sorry. Oh, you can AC a bottle yourself, maybe. How much HP does he have left? Okay, so like 2 more combos, I think. Maybe 3. We're gonna have to get away from these mines, but, you know. No, Mila, do the combo. When I press the buttons, do the combo. Jesus Christ. He's hard because he's making me drop frames now. Why? Okay, good. I managed to catch him at the end there. Alright, anyway. But yeah, if you stand right on top of him, Hellblaze won't hit you. If you're not directly in that spot, though, you will get hit by Hellblaze, and it will hurt. A lot! Okay, almost built the combo there. I'll stand here. Everybody just stay alive. Oh goody, Meteoric Waltz and the... Oh, okay. Well, this isn't good. I'll just block. Should be good enough. Yeah, okay. So now we'll wait. I'm glad I got away from that enough to not get hit by it. I gotta keep running. The mines keep coming. Okay, yeah, get him up, Leia, so that way we can... Can you put some of those away, please? Like, what do you expect me to do? Other than just stand here and heal all day. Oh god, Leia. Alright, anyway. I think... Who used an item? Who do I have to kill after this? Okay, so Gaius is dead. Luger, no one's using an item right now. Let's bring Leia up so she can heal Gaius after he blows himself up.
How unfortunate.
Alright, I just need one more combo. That's it. Just let me have one more combo here. Odin number 3. Oh god. Damn it. Alright, hang on. Yeah, I was gonna say, we can still do this if she gets them up and then Gaius doesn't explode completely. Damn it. I walked into a mine. Okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna wait, because Luger's gonna blow up and die. Okay, no he's not. Okay, hang on, this might be it. Do it! It's not it. Okay. One more. I'm almost there. Thank you, Luger. That will help. Okay. Oh, fuck me, man.
Thank you.
That was a lot of experience, but fuck me, man, that was tough. It's mostly just because here's the problem, right? When you get enemies down to low HP in this game, really any Tales game, but they enter different phases, right? And when you get enemies down in low HP in this game, they get into pissy boss mode. Like, you may remember I died to Julius once in the one-on-one fight. That's because I brought his HP below 50%, and at that point, he just goes nuts. Same thing here. The only problem is Pluto has so much HP and so much defense that you're going to run into pissy boss mode unless you're just strong enough to completely annihilate him already. So, yeah, he's tough. The reward for it is the Dark Seal. It's not worth it, but, you know, this is entertaining AF. I am glad that you found it entertaining at the very least. And we got 2 of the 3 linked Mystic Arts out of the way, so now I just have to show Gaius is off in the final boss fight. Fantastic.
I've surpassed my limits.
We have no limits.
We also got like 3 level ups out of that. So we're probably like level 79 now. Oh, you end up way high on level at the end of this game if you do everything. It's kind of absurd. Okay. Well, we got them. Them was the word there, but are you guys okay in there? Well, I didn't figure, but yeah, their demeanor seems to have changed. They've gained a country accent. Yeah, I'd like to know too. Okay, seriously? Oh my god. And now Pluto is being multiple personality disorder. That's fantastic. Right. Okay, so why did you feel the need to attack us? Okay. After all that work, you're just gonna... That's a fancy word right there, Elise. Capricious. I'm gonna look that one up, because that's our SAT word of the day, but I don't remember what it means. Capricios. Given to sudden and unaccountable changes of mood or behavior. Yes, that sounds about right. Oh. No, that is not what she is saying, actually. I would think you would find something to do, at least. Oh, okay. You're not going to like where the world's going to go after this. Is this going to be the final boss of Tales of Xillia 3? No, because that game will never happen, but, you know. Moi! There's popcorn in the underworld? What the hell is happening right now? Oh, okay. I don't know how I feel about that, but sure. Well, yeah, especially one as strong as Pluto. Yeah. So we got to take advantage of it and take care of the world. Life is short because Pluto kills you in 2 hits. Anyway, that takes care of that. I guess Maxwell is our title there now. We also got Lockdown Advanced, so that's nice. We were working on that last time. That might just have to do with binding, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. That was nuts, and I'm glad it's over. We never have to do that again. This is not how DID is supposed to work. Yeah, no, I know. You should never have more than one person fronting. Pluto apparently doesn't understand that part. But if we turn that in, we get 9,000 gold, 2,880 points, and an Excel. And that's it. That's your great reward for doing all that Tatalian Abyss bullshit and that super boss fight. Ain't it grand? But as you can see here, we've done all of the red marked quests. There are none left. They don't pop up in the post game as far as I'm aware, so now all you got left are these quests in white, and they will just help you build up your title so that way you can get up to Master Metal. We won't be doing that though because, well, I don't need to, and I don't want to, so... But, yeah, so like I said, the EX Elite monsters will pop up in the post game. They'll basically just show up right on this menu. And... excuse me, all of those 145,526 points will come to us very easily from fighting and beating those guys. Because, I mean, like, look, we were getting like 50,000 something points from the highest end ones, you know what I mean? So, I'm not really concerned about the EX ones getting us that last little push to Master Metal. Not that we'll be doing it, but, you know, it's there, just in case. Yeah, I guess the EXP is its reward in that case. Because, I mean, we got, like... yeah, 3 levels out of that. We are level 79. That's absurd. I think that's the wrong menu. What was I going to press here? Food. That's what I was going to press. See what we've got. Okay, we've got a large fruit and cheese and a large fruit yakisoba to work with in the land of Canaan. So, let me just go heal and buy some items one last time before we head off to Canaan itself, and then we will save inside and move right along with the final showdown. And by move right along, I mean stop the stream so that way we can do it on Tuesday. After I have done my exam. I don't actually remember my way around Canaan, and to be fair, I don't know if anyone does, because it's a maze, and there are, like, again, 6 different configurations, if I remember the FAQ correctly. So it's going to be a little hard to wander around in there, but we'll make do with what we've got. Alright, how many of my items did I use from fighting Pluto there? All of the lemon gels, a couple of pineapple gels, and we didn't actually use any life bottles. That's incredibly surprising. I'm not sure how that happened. But okay, sure. Alright, anyway. I'll go back to Drellin one last time, just because I like this little town and it's got all the items that I need. And then we'll head back to Marksburg, and we will hop right into Canaan. Okay, 2 of these. We'll keep the life bottles. I don't think we'll need them, but they're there just in case. And probably what we'll do when we get to Canaan is we will basically just... Oh, I need to go to the Rizomexia entrance, actually, because that's where Canaan is, if I remember correctly. But basically what I think we'll do is we'll try to find all the unique monsters in Canaan. And then once we've found all the unique monsters in Canaan, I'll just pop a couple of holy bottles.
Certainly have a different feel to them.
And we'll head
You can just feel the
straight to the
energy
end.
in the air.
So that's it. We've done basically everything that I feel like doing at this point. So off we go. Once more into the breach, where Kronos' trap is waiting for us. Will we be able to prevail over it and find El, Beasley, and Kronos to put a stop to their evil wishes and save El once and for all? Find out on the finale of Tales of Xillia 2, the Stream Edition, which will be happening on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feels like it's been such a long road to get here, but we are at the end, and we are not about to slow down. Except for right now, we're going to come to a full stop because that's the end of the episode. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream, and I will see all of you on the next one, which, as I said, will be on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the finale. Until then, everybody, take care, have a good one, and damn, do we look good right now. Had to show up in my Sunday best because, well, at the rate we're going, there's going to be a funeral for Kronos in just a little while.